Something's in the air, I feel a distant sunset. Moon sings softly, lends her ears to all my problems. If I could move oceans, I would be with you tonight. Wish that I could hold you until everything's alright. Kiss the sky until the morning. Speeding lights, you're euphoric. Wished upon the stars, they gave me all I wanted. You and I, found yourself in this strange world. It can be so lonely. Let you go to save my heart from ever falling. If I could move oceans, I would be with you tonight. Wish that I could hold you until everything's alright. Kiss the sky until the morning. Speeding lights, you're euphoric. Wished upon the stars, they gave me all I wanted. You and if I could move oceans, I would be with you tonight. Wish that I could hold you until everything's alright. Kiss the sky until the morning. Speeding lights, you're euphoric. Wished upon the stars, they gave me all I wanted. You and
bitch, I'm getting rich. Catch me in the kitchen, I'm whipping in this bitch. I'm just whipping in the kitchen in 2026. 2026, bitch, I'm getting rich. Catch me in the kitchen, I'm whipping in this bitch. I'm just whipping in the kitchen in 2026. 2026, bitch, I'm a fly. I'm about to jump into the sky. They say no, I say yes. Kickflip, I just broke my neck. She don't know what I am saying, cause I'm getting gas like a Peter Pan. They say I'm running like the gingerbread man. Catch me if you can. 2026, bitch, I'm getting rich. Catch me in the kitchen, I'm whipping in this bitch. I'm just whipping in the kitchen in 2026. 2026, bitch, I'm getting rich. Catch me in the kitchen, I'm whipping in this bitch. I'm just whipping in the kitchen in 2026. 2026, bitch, I'm getting rich. Catch me in the kitchen, I'm whipping in this bitch. I'm just whipping in the kitchen in 2026. 2026, bitch, I'm getting rich. Catch me in the kitchen, I'm whipping in this bitch.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh. Oh my goodness. My throat was dry as fuck. Oh. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, Abby. Hi, Fox. Hi, Mira. Hi, Herbie. Hi, Cryptid. Hi, Ben. Hi, Remy. Hi, everybody. Hi. Welcome in. Welcome in. Guzzle some water, Marcus. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm going to throw up if I do that. I'm going to like throw up if I do that. Let me check something real quick to see if this looks good. Yeah, this looks so much better than the previous setup. This looks so much better. Okay. All right. So apparently there's some Weest drama, and I only know Weest from back in the day when... What's Sleepy doing here? It's because he made a video about Weest. And Weest, if you don't remember the guy, he's some commentary YouTuber who... There, I had to let one out for you guys. He was like a commentary dude from back in the day. He had like... He had some drama, and that drama was about Slazo, if you guys remember Slazo. And it was because he like kind of threw Slazo under the bus, just like every other friend of Slazo. So he got in kind of trouble with that. I haven't seen him since. I know he makes content, but I haven't seen him since. I don't know anything about him. But apparently there's some allegations going around with him, so we'll check that out. What is this? Wait, hold on. Apparently, I don't know what this is. What is this?
Mirata Zapin. Who's this chick subscribing to fucking Dickers here? She looks good.
That was the case.
Whoa! Whoa! What? What is this? What? What? How are we getting on people's ass for fucking Goat Cato and not on him? Sleepy, what the fuck? On stream? What? What the hell? That's weird. Strange behavior. Okay, what the fuck?
I don't know why you would have invited.
That was... I don't know, man. That's a bit strange. She looks good. He really likes her. He really likes Mira. God damn. That was like actual interest. Hi, Captain C. He like actually has interest in her and stuff. What the fuck? I don't even know what to say. Usually we call people out for like hitting on women in the community. He just went for it. He didn't even care. God damn, dude. Fuck. Okay, Mira. Look at you. Look at you pulling Sleepy. Okay. Okay, that's got to feel pretty good, actually. That's got to feel pretty good. But, okay. Okay. Okay, well, let's get into the drama, because apparently something about a 12-year-old, okay? I'm going to keep it real. It's something about a 12-year-old. Obviously, I'm going to say that it's alleged, because we don't, like, I don't know just yet. All right? I don't know just yet, but apparently there's some drama with Weest. He's gotten himself into some sticky drama here, some sticky stuff.
So as many of you may know, there are allegations at the moment that are coming out about a bunch of YouTubers. One of them that I know, so I haven't covered it, and one of them I don't know, Weest. So we're gonna watch Internet Versus video and offer our insight. Okay, as many of you
Why is
may
it blurred?
know, in the
Is that what the
past, I
video
have
looks
done
like?
these sorts of videos where I am covering crime.
Wait, I thought he actually made a video about it. He just covered the Internet Versus video. Okay, now fuck Weest. Fuck you! Or not Weest. Fuck Sleepy. I'm not gonna watch a reaction of a reaction. This is some... Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. This shit is retarded.
A popular content creator.
Okay, let's pull out the right video. Let's pull out the correct video. Let's pull out the right
A
one.
popular content creator by the name of Weest, a 500k sub YouTuber most notable to the commentary community for defending I'm Alex back in 2019, has had allegations levied against him of pedophilia by
Wait, we call people out for hitting on women in the community? Yeah? Dude, Astro John got fucking flamed for his shit with Goat Cato. And then... I mean, Jesus, yesterday Gamma was getting fucking laughed at for the Goat Cato stuff. It's mostly just Goat Cato. Where did you go, Marcus? I was in Minnesota for like a week. But I was just busy with my wife because we were checking on medical stuff and I got a little worried about her. I get called out for hitting on Himpleton. Really? You hit on Himpleton? Astro John hit on Cato? Yeah. Maybe you guys weren't here yesterday for that. I really wish Connor had different glasses. Why? It's awesome.
Ex-girlfriend. The former girlfriend of Kayla alleges that one day
I'll keep the only information that matters right now. One night while we were together, Weest left his phone in my bathroom while he was sleeping, and I went through it on Instagram on a private account, and his messages was 4 attempts to message a 12-year-old girl. Okay, wait a minute.
she tried to snoop through Weest's phone and she found Instagram DMs of Weest attempting to contact a 12-year-old girl. At the time, he would have been roughly 20 to 21 years old. She also claimed more in the
That's okay. Wait, that picture is crazy. Hold up.
Weest's phone.
That doesn't
and
look
she found
like
Instagram
it's
DMs
fake.
of Weest attempting to contact a 12-year-old girl. At the time,
It's like, does she look like the background is a hi? What's up? Hi. Sorry, hold on. Let me. Hi, what's up? Hi. That's so Marcus coded. What the fuck? That's JVZ coded. Hi. Okay. Marcus, I'm going to Casa Bonita with Himpleton and Spoops tomorrow. Oh, that's huge. I wish I could go there. Oh shit, I hope it's all okay. My goodness, why can I not speak? Yeah, it's okay. I just got a little worried. I had to get my blood tested back when I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't streaming in December because I wasn't feeling good at all. I was going through like a really rough time. I think I figured out the issue though, and I feel a lot better now. And then my wife also did a blood test, but her test came back kind of weird, and I didn't like how it looked. So I just kind of spent a little bit more time with her on trying to find like just making sure we're setting up actual appointments to certain things, because she probably needs to do that just to make sure everything's okay, which kind of took time out of my day. Plus I had a trip coming up and I was gone for like about a week with my parents. So there was also that. Other than that, I'm back, and I'm planning to do streaming kind of like I've been doing. I streamed Monday, I streamed yesterday, and I streamed today, and I'm hopefully doing tomorrow. Hopefully I can get back into just streaming normally again. But I said this before, I don't expect me to be live like Monday through Friday all the time. That's all I'm saying. Don't expect me to be live Monday through Friday every single time. There might be days where I just don't make it, or there might be days where I just can't get on. And that's just the reality. Or there's going to be some days where it's going to be a short stream and I'm probably just going to do like this, you know, I'm going to like game for like a little bit and just talk to chat or something. But I hope I'm going to get back into it a little bit more. Marcus, you seriously got to eat my veggies and other food with dietary fibers so you stop having chronic diarrhea. You need to pay for all those tests, ? I mean, I have insurance. I have medical insurance, so it's not like terrible like payments. It's not like hundreds of dollars. It's more like regular like $20 to do like the appointment. Is Rira actually okay now? Are you still getting the tests, etc.? I mean, she just recently got another blood test done, because they want to make sure everything's okay. I'm still like a tad bit worried. It's not like she's dying. Like I said, don't worry. She's not like dying, but it's just finding out some new things about like her blood that isn't very good. And it's just a bit worrisome for me, but she's not like dying. She's okay. She's fine. She's not going to die. Okay. She's fine. Veterinary appointment for Marcus. No, I'm not gonna fucking say if she's pregnant. Jesus. No, Captain C, I'm going to make Spoops watch me and Himpy. What do you mean watch me and Himpy? Is that how to message 12-year-olds, Marcus? You're an expert. I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't know how to message 12-year-olds. I don't think I've ever messaged a 12-year-old before. Like maybe my cousin maybe my cousin messaged me once, but I think the only cousin that's ever messaged me once was one cousin, and I don't think I was... How much of an age difference are we? He's like... I want to say like he's like... Is it 6 years apart? But he would always message me asking for my Fortnite account. That's my only cousin that ever messaged me. I just realized that. That's the only family member that isn't like an aunt or uncle that would message me. And he would just constantly message me asking for my Fortnite account. And the dumbest thing is that I stupidly let him have my Xbox account on his Xbox. I put it on his Xbox in his house, and he would log me out of my account like every single day. It was annoying. It pissed me the fuck off. Ask Starbased. He would know. I said I won't try because I will. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's get into the drama. We gotta get into the fucking drama. Jesus Christ.
Roughly 20 to 21 years old. She also claimed more in the post that once she confronted him over these messages
What
being
the
found,
fuck?
that he also...
Why is it broken? Oh my god, bro. My screen broke. Did my computer break? What the fuck? Where's everything broke? My screen fucking broke. Hold on. Hold on. I think you guys can still hear me and see me, but my screen is broken. What the fuck? Why is this happening? Why is this happening right now, dude? What the hell?
levied against...
Okay. I'm pretty sure the stream is fine. But my screen just completely broke. I'm almost there. Okay, let's see. We can hear you? Okay, that's what I thought. Only your screen broke? Yeah, my screen was the only thing that broke. There we go. It's back. My chat wasn't working and everything wasn't working. Your computer is sick now too.
him of pedophilia by his ex-girlfriend. The former girlfriend Kayla alleges that one day she tried to snoop through Weest's phone and she found Instagram DMs of Weest attempting to contact a 12-year-old girl. At the time, he would have been roughly 20 to 21 years old. She also claimed more in the post that once she confronted him over these messages being found, that he also confessed to much more, such as that
when I confronted him about what I found, he admitted to everything and way more, including sleeping with an 18-year-old fan a year prior, to sending and receiving photos from people in which the appeal was that I didn't know if they were underage or not. Interesting. To be fair, I hate Weest. I don't know if that's like a valid like excuse, but I never liked him. He's always came off as like very pompous and annoying. And especially after the Slazo stuff, he was very like he was very retarded. But I'm not gonna say that any of this is true just yet. But I mean, apparently, according to her, he confronted him about it, and he said that yes, he did.
that he enjoys not asking people for their ages because messaging them and not knowing the age is part of the appeal. Weest went to Discord to respond to these allegations, not denying any of them, but instead saying that he went to therapy after he was found. And Kayla also alleged that Weest's current girlfriend knew about the allegations and was hiding them or not really interested. And there was a whole back and forth that spawned from that between Weest, his current girlfriend, and Kayla. There's a lot to get into.
I find it genuinely, I find it so fucking funny that like it's like the people who threw Slazo under the bus half of them have gotten themselves into drama where they've done something like evil. Like, half of them have done bad things and they've been like canceled for being like evil people. And Slazo at the end of the day was like the one dude who like didn't really do anything wrong and was fine. What is the guy's claim to fame? Well, like I said, back in the day, he used to be a part of that like group of commentators. So it was Slazo. I think it was Slazo, Weest. What the fuck was his name? They used to do like Discord videos. You remember back in the day when like people would do those stupid, like, it's kind of like Call Me Carson, but more commentary-esque back in the day. And they were the group that used to do it. I forgot their names. FPS Diesel used to be part of them, actually. FPS Diesel was in that group. So somewhat, sort of. And that's where they kind of got their fame. And then the Slazo stuff happened. And then that's when that group kind of disbanded because most of them went against Slazo, got in trouble because Slazo didn't actually do anything that wrong. Or some of them quite never really got that deep into it and didn't get as much backlash as like others. I remember Quite wasn't really that involved. Or Spartans, whatever the fuck his name is, Spartans or something. He wasn't really that involved either. Hi, Epic Hentai Gaming.
So let's just jump in. Welcome to the internet versus Weest. It starts when Butter to Kayla tweets out, "I'm deleting this tomorrow and I never want to see or hear his name again. The man I dated
Butters?
in 2023. I'll keep to only the information that matters
Yeah,
right now."
Quite got into some drama back in the day, but that was because some fucking actual like mentally ill retard tried to claim that he like raped her in a car. And it's funny because it kind of was the opposite. It was the opposite way around. Before going to see, what was it again? Black Panther. It's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. It was because they were about to go see Black Panther or whatever. And then she claimed that he like raped her or something, which didn't happen. Quite was like, I didn't rape her. If anything, she was very touchy with me the entire time. And I never really was like into the touchiness. And there was like receipts. Quite had receipts and stuff to prove his side compared to hers. And then Quite won his allegations. But yeah, there was that whole thing.
Nights while we were together, Weest left his phone in my bathroom while he was sleeping, and I went through it. I found several accounts on different platforms. Underage roleplay on Twitter, hidden Snapchat accounts.
Underage roleplay on Twitter? Okay, dude, I'm being dead ass. How do these people have the balls to do this shit? Like, listen. I don't understand how these people have like the actual balls to do this shit on their like main accounts or even accounts just associated with them, right? Like, if you're into weird shit as a content creator or you do weird shit, why don't you just like leave it outside of anything that's like on the internet, right? Let's say, okay, for example, like, let's say you're into some weird shit, right? Let's say you're into like weird shit, like weird roleplay. Okay, keep it off the internet, because at the end of the day, right, if someone tries to call you out for it, they don't have any evidence because you're keeping it off the internet. You're doing it in bed with other people, and no one's going to really, either they're not going to believe it or some might, but there's no evidence to suggest that you actually do any of this stuff, right? This is not me saying that it's okay to do some of these things, right? But it's just me saying, like, how do these people do this stuff and then not think that maybe there's like some possible repercussion after you do it when you do it on like Twitter or Snapchat or all these different accounts? People assume they can get away with anything if they're behind a keyboard. Like, that's what I mean, is like, I just don't, like, how do you do this shit on like Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all these different places, and you don't think that maybe there's some level of like repercussion behind it where you could get in trouble, right? Like, it just doesn't make sense. To me, at
on
least.
Instagram,
That's just
on a
how I
private
see it.
account in his messages was 4 attempts to message a 12-year-old girl. Her age was unmistakably indicated in her bio. In 2026, I still cannot escape flashbacks of the photos of this little girl smiling with her friends. When I confronted him about what I found, he admitted to everything and way more, including sleeping with an 18-year-old fan a year prior, to sending and receiving photos from people in which, quote, the appeal was that I didn't know if they were underage or not, end quote, with a list of things in between, each one more horrifying than the next. He admitted to everything so fluidly and completely that in retrospect, I believe that he was getting off on saying it out loud.
God damn. Like, see, okay, maybe that's what it is. Maybe these people just don't, like, care. Kind of like what you were saying, Captain C. They know they can get in trouble, but they just think they won't. Because if he's saying this with confidence to his girlfriend at the time, that's crazy. Like, if he's saying this with confidence to his girlfriend, like, yeah, you know, I just kind of get off to the idea that, you know, I don't know what ages these people are, you know, so it's like, it's a complete mystery. It's just kind of hot, you know, it's hot that I don't know what their age is. It's the thrill of avoiding getting caught. Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's what they like. I don't know.
I've been struggling with staying silent on this for years. I still have not fully processed what happened, and because of this, and out of fear of being known as the girl that dated the guy that got aired by a 12-year-old, I kept quiet, coping by selfishly telling myself that he wasn't in immediate danger to anyone, and if I told the people around him, it would be enough. It was brought to my attention yesterday that this man is publicly tweeting about wanting children. Even if you want to live in the delusion that someone would not harm their own child, children have friends, and I believe that this
Oh, he wants kids. Like, he wants kids in the future. Okay, that's what he's saying. I was confused for a second. He's tweeting about wanting kids in the future.
man would be a danger to each and every one of them. I have evidence, and the evidence is being sent where it needs to go. I will not speak on the experience of others, but I want you to keep in mind, I have already privately told the people closest to him, they do not care. These types of people travel in packs, and you are not eating at a table that disgusts you. Then there is a deleted reply, but we were able to find a screenshot of it, where Chayaka replies to Buttered Kayla by saying, why do you tell this story now and not right after you found out? And Kayla
I told the people, wait, why do you, oh, okay, that's what he was reading.
replies, I told the people around him as soon as I could stomach saying it out loud. Social media is my job, and none of my followers give a fuck. He threatened to end himself, and lied to convince me that he wasn't a threat to anyone. I'm saying something now because he was tweeting shit fantasizing about having children of his own. And just for context, what Kayla is referencing is this tweet by Weest.
This tweet by Weest, just imagining my future as a dad, pub stomping with my kids and their friends, making sure they learn about gaming the right way and teaching them about PvP. Man, okay, that's a bit creepy when you know he's got a history of like attempting to text a 12-year-old. Like, okay, the one thing that is going his way here, Marcus, baby, I'm driving. Oh, you having fun on the road? The one thing that maybe you could say goes his way is that he never like had a full-fledged conversation with said 12-year-old, but it's the fact that it's like just the idea that you're attempting to message a 12-year-old is like, what reason would you have to be messaging this 12-year-old? Like, he's literally just like, hi, hello, hi, Big Aaron. I'm driving too. Awesome, dude. We got a lot of people driving and texting. That's pretty bad. But you know, you probably shouldn't do that. But you know, it is what it is, I guess.
On screen, where he said, just imagine my future as a dad, pub stomping with my kids and their friends, making sure they learn about gaming the right way and teaching them about PvP. Man. Then over on Clipped Live, Blue Diamond posts Weest responding to the situation with the caption update to follow up on the breaking Weest story. This is what he said in regards to the allegations made against him. And it's Weest saying, I am so sorry, everyone. I am so ashamed. I never wanted this to be so public. These things happened in 2020. And since then, I have done the
Oh man, yeah. He is not denying this at all. Oh my god. I thought maybe this would be like alleged, you know, it's all alleged, you know, maybe it's not true, maybe she's fabricating things. He's not even like denying it. He's just like, yeah, I'm a changed man. Fuck. Uh-oh. That's kind of bad. Holy shit, school started again last night, Marcus. You having fun? How's college? Is it treating you well? Not what it looks like. Yeah, he's just like, you gotta understand, this was in 2020. I'm a better man. Fuck. Uh-oh.
health work to change. She confronted me in 2023, months after she saw evidence of my attempted solicitation. We continued something of a relationship with each other until we separated for unrelated reasons. I have never went beyond attempting to establish digital contact with the minor. I knew what I was doing was wrong, but I was too sick in the head to say no to it. My ex Kayla was suffering with what she feared I would do in the future if I ever had children of my own, so she decided to share the absolute worst of it with Twitter. I have been in Northeast Texas for a few days visiting my—
I mean, I think that's pretty fair, right? Like, if you have a history of messaging, like, okay, so you're not denying. He's not denying the fact that it seems very clear that he was messaging the minor with intent, because he's not denying any sort of intent to like sex the minor. Like, if he would have said, he's saying, I have never went beyond attempting to establish digital contact with the minor. He's not like denying that he wouldn't have like sexted the minor if he got to that point. He's just saying he would have never have met up with them, like physically. But if he were to establish some sort of contact with the minor, he probably would have went on to sext. Another freak in Texas. It's ass. Oh, I'm sorry, Aaron. So far from a legal standpoint, I don't see anything illegal. I see a man who may be a risk. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a risk. It's not illegal. Oh, it gets so over for us. See, I knew what I was doing was wrong, but I was too sick in the head to say no to it. So that's another thing that probably tells me his intent. Because if you were, like I said, if his intent was not to do anything sexual with the 12-year-old, you know, then you would have probably said, like, I was not trying to do anything like weird with a 12-year-old. I was just trying to contact them for this or for something else. It had nothing to do with anything sexual. You're missing something, I think. Sick in the head. Yeah, he's saying he was sick in the head, which I think is kind of an excuse. Yeah, so he admits he has urges for kids. No, for sure. I feel like that's, I mean, I'm not going to go as far as to say that, but I do think that there is, I think what he's saying here is definitely enough to suggest, like, hey, he was very, like, if he would have gotten contact with the minor and the minor responded, he would have made an attempt to say something sexually. Which, I mean, at the end of the day, that it tells me what I need to know. This guy has some sort of an attraction to, he has an attraction to minors, and from what I'm seeing. Hey, that's from what I'm seeing. Like, sub, dono, show hole. Okay, dude.
my grandma, but I am boarding my flight home to Atlanta now. I don't—
Okay, wait. I knew I was wrong. My ex Kayla was suffering with what she feared I would do in the future if I had my children my own. Fair. So she decided to share the absolute worst of it on Twitter. I've been in Northeast Texas for a few days visiting my grandma, but I am boarding a flight home to Atlanta now.
don't know when I will be able to face you all on camera, but I want to publicly own my mistakes because you deserve to know what I've done. I completely understand if any of you want to completely cut ties and leave this community. I have changed, and I've been changed for many years now, but you don't have to forgive me or trust me. I deserve that treatment, and as much as I feared this day, I knew it would have to come. Please understand that I do not struggle with that sickness, and I haven't for many years. Child abuse creates child abuse, and I stopped when I realized I was on my way to becoming a cog in that machine. For anyone who has been around for a few years, you've seen me change, but you don't have to forgive me.
Okay, I think we probably established this, but I don't think there's like a cure for, I'm gonna keep it real, I don't think there's a cure for like pedophilia. So when he says like, I don't struggle with that sickness, this feels like he's just saying like keywords to avoid the fact that he doesn't want to admit that he's into kids. I think that's kind of what it is. I don't think he wants to admit that he's into kids. But there's not like a cure for, like pedophilia. It's not like 1 minute you go from liking kids to next minute you just don't have any attraction to them. You know what I mean? Like that's not like how it works. You know? Like you don't, I don't know. I feel like that, you notice how careful the wording is? Yeah, it's a very strange wording. He really wants to talk around it. Based on my actual social work experience, this guy is presenting as predisposition to PDF ideation. They all say that they changed. I mean, here's the thing. For all we know, he could be, like, here's the thing. I think we've established this before, but there are such things as pedophiles who don't want to act on their urges. Like, there are such things as pedophiles who are like, hey, I don't want to act on this. I want help. I want to get better. I want to be like a better person. Which if you're somebody who has an attraction to minors and you don't want to be, like, you don't want to be, or at least you want to suppress the urges or whatnot, I don't think you should be like fucking pushed away from society. I don't think you should be like pushed away from society, because it's not going to fix that person. I don't think it's going to fix that person when they just can't, like, if their problem is like shown to the world and then all of a sudden they're like, but how do I put this? I don't know how to put this. When it comes to the internet, though, it's different. Like, I'm talking about a regular person in society. Like, if some guy is like, I really don't want to like act on these urges, can I please get help? They typically try to get help in some way, and then they just kind of live as a normal person. When it comes to the internet and you have like sexual urges to minors, this is probably something that you shouldn't be doing. Like, once this is out, you should probably not be on the internet anymore. I don't like trust you on the internet anymore. Like, I can't really go off of this whole like idea that like, oh, I'm a better person now. It's like, okay, well, you're self-admitting that like you have an attraction to minors. You probably just shouldn't be here anymore. Like, let's be real. You're on the internet, a place where there's lots of minors, a place where there's a ton of minors for you to get easy accessibility to. Like, and you've shown in the past that you've made an attempt to message a 12-year-old. That's already a massive problem. Like, do I trust? Here's the thing. Here's what I'm trying to get to. Do I trust that this guy is a changed man? Maybe. Maybe he has kind of tried to change and he has gone to therapy and he's trying to be better and he's not as like as much of a sexual deviant as he was in the past. Maybe, possibly. But I don't think that means like, I think it still warrants a question on whether or not you should be on the internet in the first place. Because again, this is concerning. Like, this is very concerning. I don't know. That's how I see it. Like, it's like you've already made an attempt. I feel like that's already kind of the thing where it's like, man, people aren't going to trust you. I don't trust you. Most people aren't going to trust you. You probably shouldn't be here. I don't believe him based on his response on Discord.
I hope I can re-earn your trust, but I will accept your disappointment either way. You're justified
Doesn't
in your
read as
anguish at what
repentant.
you're finding out.
True. I don't like the wording that he uses. Please understand that I do not struggle with that sickness. Like, he calls it a sickness. He's not calling it like what it actually is. He's saying it's a sickness and that he's cured from the sickness. It's like, okay, I don't know.
Today, I will never fully forgive myself for stooping so low, but I believe people can change. I hope to continue to be proof of that. Then Confusing Opinion tweets out these screenshots and a clip, and the screenshot is Weest saying in his Discord, here's the receipts from when I was doing in-person therapy, attaching receipts from...
See, okay, I was actually they showed Mini Lad on the right screen, and I was going to say this very much seems like a Mini Lad. It's very similar to Mini Lad. This seems very similar to Mini Lad, where Mini Lad was messaging minors he was messaging like 2 people in his community that were minors at the time, sexually. And his big claim was like, well, I'm getting help. I'm going to therapy. I'm doing better. Like, I'm trying to be better. And it's like, okay, but that's not the point. The point is that you did something that's like really bad. You like sexted minors. That's illegal. That's like actually illegal. Like, you shouldn't be here anymore. You kind of, it's done. You know what I mean? Like, you're done. You gotta go. You got to be able to just accept if you genuinely feel sorry. The entire point is you got to accept the fact that you did something evil and you got to just leave. You just got to be like, I can't stay. Like I gotta do what's right to get help. That's essentially what he needs to do. That's what you have to do. Or if you've already made the attempt to get help, you should be pointing out that I shouldn't be here. I probably should leave.
From years back of multiple different therapy visits, and then he attaches this.
Yeah. Let's see. Captain C, if you want to join in, you can. You can, if you want to.
Clip of Nicholas Diorio.
Guys,
Exactly.
Because okay, sorry for pausing again, but it's just because it seems like such bullshit when these people do something like that is wrong against a child, and then it's not. I won't compare him to Meanie Lad 100% because I think Meanie Lad actually did sex minors, whereas this guy, well, actually he could have. That is a possibility. Hi, Captain C.
Hi, Marcus.
What did you hear?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. If I suddenly disappear, don't worry about it. It's really cold up in Canada, and the internet doesn't like the cold.
Oh, okay. So like, your internet might fucking shit itself or something.
Yeah, like, well, it was colder this morning where I lived than it was on the surface of Mars. So that's neat.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was minus 57 degrees Celsius before the wind chill this morning.
Oh, that's evil.
It was warmer in Antarctica.
I hope it's all right.
I mean, it's fine. It'll be okay once my feeling comes back in my feet.
But what'd you have to
But-
add?
All right, so there's something really important to remember with PDFs is that they all have the first time they were caught. But the first time they are caught is usually never the first time they act. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Usually it's not the first time.
Like to go from thinking about it to actually trying to engage with a kid, it's a very dramatic escalation, as we would call it, and it doesn't just happen like a switch one day. He build up to it. And this Weest guy, like, he's a commentator or a gamer streamer.
I think he does commentary still, but I could be wrong. He's flip-flop between what he's done before, so I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, well, irregardless, my point is that the first time a PDF is caught for doing what they do is usually not the first time they've acted on those urges, kind of thing. So I am willing to give Wes complete benefit of the doubt in that you attempted to contact this girl and you didn't succeed. My question is, okay, was she the only girl he attempted to contact? Or is she the only one, or just the one that we know about? Because I promise you, he's done this before, and we have no idea.
According to him, like what the girl said is that he got off to the idea that he would message random people not knowing their age. So there's a chance that he was messaging other people and he didn't even know their age, and they were probably underage.
It sounds to me like his girlfriend merely caught him attempting his latest conquest.
Yeah.
But he's probably been doing this for a few years, and this 12-year-old is probably just the most recent one. There probably are, if she could have had time to go through it more thoroughly, she probably would have found archives of messages from a few other ones. That's where
the alarming part is the part when she says that he gets off to it. It tells me that this isn't like a one-time thing where he made like a split decision. He has a history. He has like a history of doing this.
He has a fantasy about it. He likes the idea of messaging somebody not knowing how old they are, because I don't know why. Maybe it gives him some kind of a thrill that he gets off to or something.
Yeah.
Because like there are some people who commit crimes just for like the thrill of the crime, the adrenaline rush and all that kind of stuff, the fear, the threat of getting caught trying to get away. Some people like commit crimes just to experience that like thrill because of the adrenaline rush kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's not very common that happens, but it's more common than you would think, where people just do shit just because they want the thrill of it, and usually they're too stupid to think long term. So that's what I wanted to put into your ear, is that I guarantee this guy has probably, I'm not going to put a number to how many underage people I think he's messaged, but I am going to, I would be willing to bet that this isn't the only person that he has messaged, but of course, I have no way to prove that. I'm just going off based of my, personal experience and my education for how these kind of people are. That this isn't the first time he's done this. This is just the first time he's been caught. And if someone wanted to dig up more dirt on him, they would probably need to, do some actual legwork. But I guarantee you, there's more skeletons to find.
Real.
And I'm telling you, Marcus, the way he's wrote that Discord message, he is not sorry. He is just trying to
No,
passively admit
think,
to what he did.
Yeah, I think he's very passively admitting to it.
Can you
He's
actually
not,
go back to that? Can you pull that back up on screen when Connor had his Discord message?
Yeah,
Pull that back up on screen for a minute.
yeah, it's right here. Yeah, real quick before, thank you for the $2, Big Aaron. Computer initiate twist sequence on Marcus' testicle.
All right,
Thanks
now,
for the
does
2, Big
he,
Aaron.
at any point in this, does he say 12-year-old?
No, I don't think he ever did. No, he doesn't say specifically. He just says the word minor. He does say, I have never went beyond attempting to establish digital contact with the minor. But that's it. He doesn't say specifically the age.
He doesn't even say the gender.
No, he just
says the minor.
The minor, yeah.
Leaves it. He lives it.
And he calls it a sickness. He doesn't say like pedophilia. He just says it's
Marcus,
a
there's something we can learn from. There's something we can learn from that, because he's acknowledging the sickness, so he's aware of what it looks like. He's just trying to use any other word besides that one to avoid labeling himself as that, even though he meets the definition by the way we use it.
Yeah, high flavorless.
Like, that's what I mean. All of this just sounds like I got caught, so let's just, let me explain, and then it'll all be okay, is what this statement sounds like.
Yeah.
And as for the receipts, I mean, about the therapy he went to, I mean, I don't want to say going to therapy doesn't matter in this circumstance, because it does. It shows us two things. One, it shows consciousness of guilt, because he's aware what he did or what he was trying to do was wrong and against the law. So he was aware of that. So he sought treatment to, recover from it. So he's aware what he was doing was wrong. That's one thing. And two is that this statement reads like an admittance of guilt without saying it's an admittance of guilt. He's saying, I did something wrong, but I'm got better and I don't do it anymore. All of this just sounds like PR to me.
See, the thing is, when it comes to the whole pedophilia and therapy stuff, is the biggest thing that I always think about is a therapist, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong about this, but I feel like a therapist, one of the biggest things they're going to harp on is you not being on the internet. The one thing they're going to harp on is you restraining yourself from being active, like pretty active on the internet.
That actually is not 100% true anymore. There's new guidelines for how we engage with people who have problems that could relate to internet stuff. It's mainly because there's to make a long story short about the background of this stuff, access to the internet is being considered as a basic human right by the United Nations. So us in the therapy circles are trying to incorporate that into our treatment plan kind of thing. So for example, someone who has predispositions to this kind of thing, you would say, okay, that this stuff is out there, so you need to be extra safe while you're, engaging. Could you please turn it down just a little bit? Could you turn it down just a little bit? I'm on the phone. Here, I'll go to the kitchen. But no, my point is that you don't have to not go on the internet if you have an issue like this. You just need to be you need to put the conscious effort not to look for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I mean it as because unless he's not telling his therapist he's a YouTuber, but
that's the thing.
He obviously makes content.
I've never given therapy to a YouTuber before, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I would navigate
if this was a normal person, obviously they're not going to say don't go on the internet.
Yeah, if this was a normal guy working from a 9 to 5 every day and then going home, I would say yeah.
I mean, this guy does YouTube, and obviously his audience.
Well, who's his target? Is his audience teenagers?
If looking at his content, looking at what he does, I would say that this probably does. Minors probably watch this. This is probably
is it mostly commentary content he does?
It is mostly just commentary content. It's mostly looks like it's
topic of the day kind of stuff.
Not really. It's more so kind of It looks like live stream VODs where he asks his audience to like send in stuff and he
Oh,
watches it type of stuff, which in my opinion,
oh, basically what
that
you do.
kinda like Jay Schlatt, if that makes sense. Do you know Jay Schlatt?
Yeah, no, okay, so but most likely the people who are going to watch him are going to be, below the age of 18 or
Yeah.
maybe like 15 to
I
20,
mean,
that kind of age group.
I will say it doesn't look like it's like catered specifically to minors, but to say that minors don't
Okay.
watch this content is not. There's probably a lot of minors who are watching this
See,
content.
that's the thing though, but you can't always go off of personally, I think we should stop using the target audience argument
Oh well,
when we discuss things like
okay.
this.
To be brutally honest, most
I think
people
that's a
who
bad
make
argument to use.
most people who make content, minors are watching. Like that's just the reality.
Well, see, that's my point because like the YouTube, they be able to like actually get the metrics of the age groups. I feel like it's so impossible to properly verify it that it's not worth making that argument saying that they
I
have a
guess to
target
better put
audience
it,
of children, unless it's on exclusively like on YouTube Kids. Okay, fine, then that's a target audience for children. If it's not on YouTube Kids, but it's something that like a 13-year-old would watch, like I don't know, like a San Andreas video or some shit. I mean, yeah, it's and for mature 18, but I mean, we were all 14 once. I played San Andreas when I was 14. So I mean,
my point is like to be fair to Weest, I don't think his content is like specific. Like if he was making
see,
content
no, I'm trying to
specifically
award him
catered
that
to
charity
kids,
too, as I
yeah.
don't think he's consciously targeting like preteens or anything like that. I don't think he's doing that. I think he's more or less just taking advantage of what comes his way, kind of thing. Because
Yeah.
there's that comment about him sleeping with an 18-year-old fan too, right?
Yeah, there was one. She said that he admitted to sleeping with an 18-year-old fan, which in my opinion, I think at the time
I
he
don't
was
think
probably.
I don't think that's worth even discussing, really. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
you could
think at the time he was
maybe you could
21.
make a very well. I mean, like, okay, they're legal adults. At most, you can maybe make an argument that she was starstruck because
Mhm.
she said that she was a fan of him. So maybe that. But I mean, fucking hell, Marcus. Back at Woodstock, you were the fucking shit if you slept with a famous person. So I mean,
Yeah,
and if she's 18 and consented, then there's
Yeah.
nothing there's nothing there to
I think the
crucify
whole
him on.
fucking a fan thing is sure you could call it weird, but I don't. As long as they're an adult,
I
I don't think
wouldn't
it's like the end
I
of the
wouldn't even
world.
I would even call it weird. I would call that, to be honest, Marcus, I think that whole argument about, oh, you can't sleep with your fans, like, since when is that not a thing? I mean, people have been sleeping with their stars since there were stars and fans, kind of thing.
Well,
I
there
mean,
is a level
as
there is a level of power
as long as
dynamic, but as long as
oh,
there's nothing like
but see, I'm
abusive
not.
happening, as long as
See,
there's
that's
nothing
that's my
abusive
point though.
happening.
Like, if you hook up with a famous person, as long as it's consensual and like aren't forced to do it at gunpoint or something, then who cares if a fan slept with who they idolize? I mean, as long as it's consensual and nothing legal happened, like, more power to you.
Well, I mean it more like, let's say a fan's, is like an in an on and off relationship with like a famous guy, and he's like coercing her to constantly have sex.
Yeah, but
Then
see,
that's
but
like a
by
different
all accounts,
story.
that's not what this is with
Yeah,
him and this 18
that's
year
not
old.
what
This
this is.
seems
Yeah.
like it was a hookup with a fan and the person she's a fan of.
Yeah.
And until something else is shown that makes it look shady, I don't think it's even worth bringing up in the course of this drama. It's really not. The 12-year-old is where the meat is.
Yeah, that's where it's at. And then I think the other part is him admitting to like just sexting people in his like people who are fans of him, sexting him just without the idea of whether they're like what their age is. Like he doesn't care.
That is the weirdest thing in this whole situation, is the fact that he actually seems to enjoy not knowing how old they are when he messages them. Like, that is such a hyper weird thing to get off to. It's just, like, I'm glad he went to therapy because he clearly needs
I think
it.
that makes his case like severely worse, because the
Oh,
idea
does.
idea if he's getting off to it, it means that he's getting off to the idea that this person could be a minor. Because if it's like, oh, this person could be an adult, well, that's the hope. That's the hope every time, right?
You know what my question is that if he did get in touch with this 12-year-old he tried reaching, what would happen? Like, what was he going to ask her or tell her to do, assuming like he actually made contact with her? Was it just like I don't know?
I mean,
I'm curious what he was up to,
to give
we don't like.
to give the benefit, I guess maybe just simple like
How much benefit can you give to a total stranger messaging a minor for no apparent reason?
Well, I mean, like, the benefit I'm giving is he wasn't trying to meet up with her just to have like a sexting thing
Okay,
for a
Marcus,
bit,
you're
and then
gonna
that's
have.
it.
Okay, Marcus, you're gonna have to give me an alternative here. What other reason would a guy who's 21 have to message someone who's 12 that he has never met or spoken to in his life?
Listen, man, I'm trying my best to just give him the biggest
Stop giving Marcus. You
possible
can't. You
benefit.
can't. No, you can't. Okay, Marcus, he literally admitted to it, dude. Stop
No, no,
giving
no.
this benefit.
I'm saying like his intent was just to sext. That's like the only thing you could say that's the best possible outcome is his only
I
intention
feel
was
like
to
I
sext
feel like
one
that's more
time.
than enough to crucify him forever.
No, it is. That's what I'm saying. That's like 100% like that's terrible. That's really bad.
But see, at the same time, though, the people who are going to be in his corner are going to have the defense that, well, he never actually spoke to her, though.
Yeah, they're gonna say like, well, he only said hi to her a couple times, and
Like
she never
like they
responded.
never exchanged a full
But that's not
conversation.
but
He
that's
just
not the point. It's the
I know,
intent.
Marcus.
It's
Marcus,
the intent.
I know that's not the point. They just don't care
Yeah,
because
they
he
don't
never actually
care.
spoke to her. Unless something actually happened, then they would be upset. But because nothing in this case actually, happened, we just learned he's pretty disgusting and a bad person. But from like a actionable like legal standpoint, from what we've seen so far, there's really nothing there. He can be socially condemned for what he did, but legally speaking, he hasn't done anything wrong as far as I can see.
I'm not. At the end of the day, I don't think most of the time when we talk about like internet pedophiles, let's be brutally honest, if half of them, if not all of them, never actually see any sort of legal action. Like that usually is what happens. Is none of them actually end up getting like arrested.
The woman who made the post said that she sent it to where it needs to go, whatever information she had. So
I mean, it's not out of the ordinary for people to send this stuff to the police, but whether the police are actually going to do anything is kind of the whole thing.
If I had to hazard a guess about what the police would do, is that if he didn't, I would at least think they might look into him. Like, I don't think they would arrest him for what happened with the 12-year-old because he didn't really commit a crime. But this could be grounds for them to look into him, like, electronically and check his paper trail, see who he has talked to in the past. Like, that's the thing. Like, this, like, he doesn't have to go down specifically for this 12-year-old thing, but this could easily just be a first domino. And then if his ex did give that info to the police and told them what she told us, there's a chance that the police in Texas might like investigate him, on the DL. But if they do, that may not return fruit for like a year or more.
Yeah, but I think at the end of the day, like, what is this, Mrao? Hold on. I think it's like people are probably just looking. At the end of the day, when it comes to this type of stuff, my entire thing is these people just shouldn't be on the internet. Like that's what I.
No, and I completely agree with you.
And at
like
the end
if
of the day, as long as this
within my
person's
power,
getting,
I would get his channel taken down.
But at the end of the day, the way I see it is like as long as these people get like socially, like basically just, as long as people are like condemning them and they basically have nothing left and they just are gone from the internet, I think that's enough that you can do.
How big is his channel?
He's got 500K subs, but
so he hasn't broken the million mark.
He doesn't actually average very much in views.
What's he average?
But I think he does more live streams than anything, and I think it's all on Twitch. So I don't know what his numbers are on Twitch.
You know what would be interesting if he popped on out live in the near future?
What is this? Hold on, Rao. I gotta make sure none of this is evil.
You can make both.
Did you send it to me twice? Oh, he sent me the same thing twice.
You can make both of them.
He sent me the same thing twice. And then what is this?
What did he send you?
I think this is Turkey Tom.
Wait, that's a mod.
Oh, is it about the tranny?
Is there a tranny?
Oh, there was a fake tranny.
Well, it's from this person at Hot Topic or something.
Oh, that Jocelyn girl?
Let's see. He just nutted in me now. He's recording a commentary.
Oh.
6 hours ago. Wait, what? 6 hours ago? Oh, wait. Sorry, this was a long time ago. I'm just realizing on the Wayback Machine. Okay. In 2021. Okay. Oh,
wait, go back, scroll back down. God, he can't even be 16 in that picture. He looks like a baby.
What? How old is he? Is he my age? 2021. How old was I in 2021? Fuck.
He's 23 now, I think.
Yeah, we're
So
the
in
same age.
2021
I
he would
gotta
have been
remember.
19.
Yeah, 19.
Wow, you're just a baby.
He just nutted. I don't know if this is evil.
The smile is pretty evil. The smile with the caption, I think that's evil.
McDonald's needs a blade meal. Discord's stage discovery. Do age gaps in love matter? Question mark. What the fuck?
Whoa, excuse me? Who is this? Who is this person?
I don't know who this is. Mrao, who the fuck is this? Let's see what this clip is.
Who's Cyber? Dude, Augie, who's Cyber?
Who's Cyber? That's Tom's girlfriend.
Shit.
Wait,
Wrist so sticky.
what the fuck?
You're getting bullied by Tom's
That's-
girlfriend, dude.
Yeah, but
No,
isn't
how the
everybody
fuck
on like the
did he know
same?
that?
Now I wouldn't know this, right? But like, isn't everybody on like the same schedule generally, like in school? It's not that hard to figure out like which period you could be in, you know, like just
Poor
generally,
Augie.
like,
I
you're
mean,
probably
like
in
time
fourth.
zones also, but I don't
I
know. That's pretty
guess.
fucking creepy. That's creepy as shit. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Larix meets Kai. Wait, is
Wait, this
Cyber?
this is the
Cyber
first time-
her?
What's that?
Oh, this is Kai? Cyber's Kai? I didn't know that. Oh, this is when they first met.
Yeah, this is the first time Lyrics and Kai met.
She was bullying him on an Augie stream. Okay, I was so confused.
And then a few months later, he was slipping inside of her.
What the fuck?
You know,
I don't know,
I'm
dude.
just telling
you
what
got
happened.
spyware in your computer, dude.
How long ago was this? 3 years ago. In 2022.
So this whole Kai thing is so fucked. So Kai originally is dating Tom. Then she breaks up with Tom, or they go on a break, and she hooks up with Lyrics. Tom finds out, gets pissed and jealous, then moves in with Kai after she slept with Lyrics. They date, then they break up. Then Kai goes back to Lyrics and turns him into a cinnamon roll cosplayer.
A little twink. Yeah.
I don't know. I think he passed the twink marker. I think he's more femboy territory now than twink.
What is this one? Oh, this is a
There is a
completely different
difference.
one. Oh, cyber federal agent. Meow, I guess. Oh, my penis is big.
Good for you.
I'm going to be 18 in less than a month. May 16th.
Mer-
What year was this?
Well, what's with all the cunny? Why is nothing but cunny on this?
So, what? May 16th. Is this 2021? So he's 19 and what? She's 17 at the time? Then
So
that's-
they're
So that's
and
not
they're-
like...
and what? So is this while they're dating?
Yeah. How long have they been dating for?
She said they met when they were both minors, so at least before they were 18.
Oh, okay. So they both met when they were minors.
So this is, and you said this is 2020 we're looking at, or 2021?
2021, I believe.
2021. So yes, they should be dating at the time of these tweets we're seeing. He should be dating her. Interesting.
This Kai bitch is weird though. I hope it was
She
worth
ruins-
it. You know exactly what? Trying to cuck your boyfriend. You're trying to cuck my boyfriend. What the fuck? I thought you were a fan, Smaggle. That's just low. Bro, I didn't even know who you exactly were until today. Good. You came out and wanted to do things to me and pulled out the age doesn't matter card. Smaggle, I actually remember it being the other way around. Please don't gaslight me into gaslight me. I'm emotionally vulnerable. What the fuck?
Can
Bro,
we
what are
talk
you
to Smaggle?
bro, what are you sending me?
Morale, can you find Smaggle and get him to call us? We need more information on this interaction.
Smaggle's not gonna talk to me, bro. Smaggle would never talk to me.
I don't know. Everyone loves Smaggle.
I think Smaggle hates me. He actually said something mean to me once. That was my only interaction.
Nah, he's mean to
with
people he
Smaggle.
likes.
He was like mean to me, and I was like, oh, Smaggle doesn't like me. Huge stuff. Huge info dumps.
Smaggle hasn't been the same since Lyrics dumped him.
What is this? What the fuck is this?
Turn me into a Hello Kitty girl, fuck my pussy until
That's not a real video.
What do you mean? Turn me into a Hello Kitty girl.
No, there was some crazy woman in Himpy's Discord last night that like made an AI picture of her and Tom, trying to say that she was like a transgender person.
No,
Tom hooked up
I
with.
saw about that. I saw about that. And people, I think Gamma pointed it out that it was like AI generated or something, or somebody pointed out that it was AI generated.
Did you see the post that Himpleton showed us that she put on X about how she faked it? She actually admitted to it, which is kind of funny.
I didn't see anything from Himpleton. I haven't seen much of anything from the
Here,
Tom stuff.
I'm gonna hop off call. I'm gonna send you that X post that Himpleton linked us. But yeah, to summarize my point from why I called you in the first place, this guy 100% has done it to a lot of other kids. I'm not okay. That's not fair. I'm not gonna say a lot. He could have done it to one other person. My point is, I'm betting he's done it to at least more than just the one girl we know about.
Yeah, yeah.
And in summary, yeah, he's done it more than once, and I think he's a danger to kids.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
Yeah, I would never leave this man unattended with anyone under the age of 18.
Well, he wants to have kids though, Captain C.
Yeah, there really
he wants
should
to be
be
he wants to be a father.
Did you know there's actually no legislation that says a PDF can't have kids, but there probably should be, but there isn't.
That's a bit of a
What do you think about
that's a
what do you
tough
think
thing
about
to
that?
discuss, because I don't know, like I feel like that's like that's like taking away like an entire human right, I feel.
Well, can you say you have human rights when you violate a child?
No, I guess that's fair, yeah. But like, I don't know how to like. I mean, me personally, do I want pedophiles to have kids? No, I think pedophiles shouldn't have kids.
But see, we're talking about rights, yes, but the child has a right to a safe and loving home.
That's true.
So if the child's birth and then a couple of years later gets violated by their PDF parent, whichever one it is. I mean, at that point, you're arguing, well, okay, he has the right to have the kid, but the kid has the right to grow up unmolested. So whose right do we care about more? Do we care about the guy who has a predisposition to touching kids, or do we care about his future children who may be his, prime target for his urges if he decides to, make use of his personal stock, for lack of a better phrase?
I think we should stop touching kids altogether.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean, Marcus. It's something that I think should be discussed more in positions of power with people who actually have legislative authority, because I agree that it's a dangerous area to discuss because talking about someone's right to have a family and essentially stripping it from them. But I argue that once you violate a child,
once you violate a kid,
you've surrendered a lot of your rights that normally would be given to anybody.
Yeah.
Like, that's me personally, but I take a very hard stance against people who actually act. Like, if there's a PDF out there who, like the guy I told you about before, who goes through all those dramatic things just to make sure he can never actually harm a kid, that guy, well,
actually,
I don't like that guy, I respect.
I think you make a fair point, because I think like if somebody's like a pedophile and if they're like truly don't want to be like, the way I see it is that if they truly want to be like a better person, having a kid would not be on your mind. Because you're going to be, you're literally going to be.
Well, think of it this way. Here, Marcus, I'll give you a different example. I think would be easier to understand. How long do you think an alcoholic would be able to resist drinking a bottle of whiskey he has on display in his kitchen every day?
Well, he wouldn't.
How long do you think that guy is going to be able to hold off not taking that
Probably not very
sip?
long. Probably not very long. Hi,
So
Benson.
how long do you think a PDF is going to be able to resist you to take that sip when he has, a prime candidate right in front of him every day after, he has the kid. He has that prime stock right there that, like, I won't, like, he can say up until the day the kid's 17 and 364 days old and be like, no, I don't do that. He only needs to do it once. You can go 17 years without touching the kid like that, but the second he does it, that's when it happens. And then you have to ask, should he have had the kid in the first place if we already knew he was, predisposed to seeing kids like that?
Yeah.
I agree it's difficult. I agree it's a very tricky subject to navigate, and by all means, I'm no, constitutional theorist when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm just going strictly off a emotional response, which isn't always the best thing, but that's just my stance on it personally. I say if you're a PDF or if you have print collections, that kind of thing, I think it should be discussed whether or not you should be, allowed to have kids.
I think you make a fair point. I think I definitely lean more towards no, like they should not be allowed to have, like if you have like a history or have been caught having a child, like that should be something that you shouldn't be allowed to do. I definitely
And
would.
I mean,
I would definitely would agree with that.
because but the only thing is that the only thing is like we can like theorize about it being a law, but the question really becomes like, how do you enforce it, kind of thing? Like, say for example, some PDF somewhere who hasn't used, who hasn't done anything in a couple of decades knocks up some random one night stand and she keeps the kid. Does the kid need to be terminated because he was a product of a one night stand that happened to involve a PDF? Or does the kid just stay with the mother?
I think it would be.
because the
I think it
father's
would be
abused?
more. I think it would be more like the father just is like not permitted to probably
see-
be a part of the.
Yeah, that's my thing. It
child's
depends. Like
life or something.
it all comes down to how you enforce it. And I don't think you could like really.
I mean,
you can't,
realistically,
like-
I don't. Yeah, like you said, realistically, I don't think there's a proper
I
way to
think I
enforce
actually
it.
do think there is. The best way to enforce that would be through the paperwork side of it. Like you don't have the father on the birth certificate. You don't acknowledge him in any of the kids, birth paperwork or anything like that. You just leave that area completely blank, kind of thing. So if something like that were to happen, or if a kid were to be produced by a PDF, I would just say make it so that the PDF can't have access to the kid.
Okay.
That's
I
where
mean-
that's the route I would go. I would make it so the paperwork all just reflects that he has a mother, his father is dead for all intent and purpose, kind of thing.
Okay.
That's
fair.
that's kind of how I would envision it. Whether or not something that ever actually happens, who the fuck knows? Then again, with all the shit going on, there's a lot of firsts happening that I didn't think would happen. So, but yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about, buddy.
Well, thank you for stopping by, Captain C. It's fun to have a talk with you all once in a while when you come in.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure talking to my favorite melon head.
Okay, buddy. That sounded really racist. That sounded fucked up.
It did sound way more racist than I intended it to be.
All right. Well,
I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, bye. Jeez. Melonhead? Is that all I am to you people? Is that all I am to you? Hi, Toaster. Okay. I still don't know what all this that Rouse sent me. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I don't know what this is implying or what this could mean. To be brutally honest. I apologize. I haven't followed the Tom stuff super close, so I'm not like well versed. There we go. I had to get one out. But we can return back to the Weest stuff here and discuss this.
Of that. Then Confusing Opinion tweets out these screenshots in a clip, and the screenshot is Weest saying in his Discord, here's the receipts from when I was doing in-person therapy, attaching receipts from years back of multiple different therapy visits, and then he attaches this clip of Nicholas Diorio.
Guys,
exactly
I'm
what
gonna
it
be
is.
honest with you. I'm owning this. People are mad at me for saying this. One, I think 80% of influencers don't actually go to therapy. All right? And for the 20% that do, I don't fucking care about it. The therapy is for you, so you stop being a total fucking creep. When you come back, you can't justify it by saying, well, I went to 2 years of fucking therapy.
Well, see, there's exactly... Okay, I can't lie. I actually do agree with Diorio here. Usually Diorio is a bit of a retard, but I actually do... This is kind of what I was talking about earlier and what I wanted to try to say, but I didn't get it out, I don't think, properly. But I don't really like it whenever these content creators, every time they do something like strange or freaky, like especially when it comes to minors, they always just pull out the like, well, I went to therapy and I got better. It's like, okay, well, that's not the point. That doesn't like automatically make you somebody that's now safe to be in the community. or somebody that's safe to be around just because you went to therapy. Like, the reality is like anybody could relapse at any moment in time is kind of how it works. Just because you went to therapy doesn't mean all of a sudden now you're cured for life. It's kind of like what we were like, use an alcoholic for an example. An alcoholic can relapse. Like, you can go to like meetings and you can get better and you can choose to not be an alcoholic anymore. But if you one day relapse, you can go right back down the same hole. And I think the same thing can happen for like a pedophile. Like, if somebody is like into fucking kids and they decide, I want to do better, I want to change my life, I'm going to get help. They go to get help. It's like, but once you start using that help as like an excuse, as like, well, look, I'm better now. That's when I start to, one, I don't really fully believe that you went to therapy, or two, I don't fully believe that you're better, because you're using it as a scapegoat for what you've done, in my opinion. That's just how I see it. Melonhead is a new slur for 2026. You could be sober for 50 years. All you need to do is slip up once to ruin a lot of lives. Exactly, though. But that's the thing, is like, you could be like, you could have a history of being a PDF, go get therapy, change, and not do it. 20 years down the line, all of a sudden you relapse again, you do it again, right? Like, that's just how it works. I mean, it's just like, it can happen at any moment. That's why I said the best way to handle this, if you truly do think that you want to be better, is you need to log off the internet and stop engaging on the internet. You can go on the internet. Like, you can go on the internet and engage on random stuff that you like. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you should never have access to the internet ever again, but you should not be making like YouTube videos and content where you are clearly going to garner a large audience of people who are minors. You're setting yourself up to literally continue to keep going. But you're just kind of on this, like, you're on a thin line of just trust me, bro, I won't do it again. Like, trust me, I won't do it again. It's kind of like you're basing it off of like we have to trust that you won't do it again, instead of just being like, hey, I'm going to log off. I shouldn't be here.
Nobody cares if you went to fucking therapy. That's for you. That's your points. You become a better person. You don't leverage that shit on me for my fucking emotions. It doesn't work like that, okay? I'm not the fucking therapist. I don't get the fucking... I don't give you the $200 for pass and go, okay? Fuck off.
And Nick Dewar responds to the post by saying, no way. Damsel then quote tweets the original allegation with the screenshot of the messages that we just read, and Mosif replied,
hold on.
Fuck off.
And Nick Dewar responds to the post by saying, no way. Damsel then quote tweets the original allegation with the...
In case any of you doubt this, Weest just admitted to it. I can describe the anger, disappointment, and sadness through me right now. Oh boy. I'm so sorry, everybody. Okay, yeah.
Screenshot of the messages that we just read. And Mosif replies, when I was a freshman at SFASU in college 2018, on more than one occasion, he tried getting me drunk so I would have sex with him and his girlfriend at the time. I was 18. I wanted to make new friends on campus. Him, 20 or 21, and his girlfriend, 21, wanted in my pants. And Damsel...
Okay, well, that's... I grain of salt, I don't know how much of that is true. But if that is the case, then okay, it's more than just like him getting consensual sex. Like, because like I said, the 18-year-old stuff to me is not a big deal, because if he had sex with an 18-year-old, who fucking cares? As long as the 18-year-old like consented and whatnot, then it doesn't matter. But if he has like a consistent history of like coercing these like 18-year-olds, or like possibly under or a little bit above, like to constantly coercing them into having sex with him, then it's like, okay, that's a bit of a problem.
Replies, that's awful. I'm so sorry that happened. And Mosif says, it's okay. I knew he was a fucking weirdo, but I didn't know it ran this deep. Buttered Kayla then replies to this post of Weest admitting to everything by saying, he's lying, by the way. It was not 2020. The most recent message was November 25th, 2021. Then she attaches this screenshot of Instagram DMs that is censored, where this is allegedly the 12-year-old that Weest was trying to message, and we see multiple...
Yeah, and then it leads into November... Wow, god damn, July 21st, 2020. Holy moly, I didn't even realize this. He waited a whole year and went back to the same kid. What the fuck? I thought this was just the span of like, oh, a week passed, let me message her again. Oh, a week passed, let me message her again. Nah, he fucking waited a year and straight up was like, oh man, I'm itching for that. He saw her account again And he went after it again after a year. Bro, you've got to be fucking kidding me. That's actually crazy. That's bad. That's like really bad. Uh-oh. Wanted her 1 year. Let's see. Hostis humani generis. Hostis humani generis, Latin for enemy of mankind, is a legal term of art that originates in admiral. What is this? Admiralty law. Before the adoption of public international law, pirates and slavers were generally held to be beyond legal protection and so could be dealt with by any nation, even one that had not been directly attacked. A comparison can be made between this concept and the common law right of outlawry, which declares a person outside of the king's law or a literal outlaw subject to violence and execution by anyone. What is this for? This is what PDFs are. Enemies of mankind. Oh, enemies of mankind. They're evil. They're evil. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, no. Wait, why did Goat Cattle leave? Why did Goat Cattle leave? Sad face, why? Goat, do you hate me? Goat hates me now. Whatever, dude.
Attempts to message. We have July 8th, 2020, where he says hi. July 13th, 2020, where he says what's up to the 12-year-old. July 21st, 2020, where he says hi. And then November 25th, 2021, over a year later, where he says hi again. And Stranger replies, Jesus Christ. Even if it wasn't a kid, these messages are humiliating on their own. Ick. Then Weest's current girlfriend gets involved, S, and she is replying here to a deleted post. We don't know what this post said, but it was some post by Kayla, the accuser. And S replies, can you dead ass leave me alone, bro? Like, genuinely fucking leave me out of this already. I haven't done anything other than explain to people how finding out this way has fucking crushed me, and that it all feels weird because I know how you felt about me for a long time.
She knows about the Pokemon game. She knows about it. She knows that I'm sorry, Goat. Goat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just for fun. It was for fun. I'm sorry. Oh, back in the day, if you were labeled as an enemy of mankind, anyone could kill you and they would not get into trouble for it. Ah. Oh, I see. God, imagine if that was a thing nowadays. Fuck, that'd be evil.
Leave me alone. I've been begging you. I don't want to talk
That'd be
about this shit
crazy.
anymore. You know this. I haven't slept for over 30 hours because of what I found out here, and you keep trying to paint me as a villain for simply being upset that you didn't come to me personally. This is fucked up, bro. Leave me alone. I'm not spreading any lies about you. I was venting mid-panic about how you have definitely watched our streams in the past and how you caused me anxiety.
Wait, why did Go leave? Probably because my Discord is like dead as fuck. We don't do anything in the Discord, so to be fair, it doesn't surprise me when people leave the Discord. I still want to work on a new one. I want to work on a new Discord. I want to try to recreate a new one, maybe something that's a little bit smaller in size, because mine has so many channels on it, and I feel like a lot of them just don't get used. So I kind of want to make a smaller one, but something where we can kind of do a little bit more, like do more interaction and stuff, set up more stuff and all that.
Because I know you've talked shit about me without ever knowing me. I have 2 proof images dated in November 24. I don't know anything about what he is doing. I don't care to. It is none of my business anymore, and I don't want to be involved. Just knowing this has been so fucking triggering I can't even sleep. Just leave me alone, man. All I wanted was an apology for not telling me sooner. Buttered Kayla then quote tweets her own original post by saying, it feels wrong to take this down, but I will not be going back and forth about it anymore. I have several full admissions from him, not just to me, but admissions to other people as well. Unless him or the other people around him continue to lie on my name, I do not ever want to talk about it again. I have said this privately, but I am sorry to the other women involved for not contacting her directly. I believed that I had done my due diligence to confirm that she knew. He is a liar and a master manipulator. Do not blame her. It took time for me to come to terms with what he did to me and to others, and I did not give her the grace that she deserved. I handled a lot of this situation with anger, due to years of panic building up over the idea that he could do it again. I'm sorry for any pain he has caused in the years I kept.
I don't know. In my opinion, I feel like the way she handled it is fine. you posted the evidence and then he admitted to it, and that's all you could really do. I mean, out of fear of what could possibly happen in the future, like if he were to have a kid or like future members of his own channel, I feel like it's a perfectly fine thing to post just for safety reasons, especially if he's going to he admitted to it. He didn't even deny it. Like he just admitted to it. So it's like, it's not like this was like he's denying it because it's not true. It's like he full on admitted to it because he knows he knows it's true and he knows what he did is like bad. So he's just trying to like be as cordial as possible early on, so maybe he could avoid like any sort of backlash. Maybe that's what I'm assuming. Just rework your current one. I guess I could rework the current one, but the problem is I do want to make it. I want to make like a better setup for like 18 plus instead of just making the rules say 18 plus. So I kind of want to rework it in that way, but then I'd have to go through every member and essentially have to make you guys like do something before you can access something, which I don't know how that's going to work, but maybe we can get it. Maybe I can get it to work.
Silence. Buttered Kayla then also posts a text between herself and Weest with the caption, Weest is making jokes, lying, and rewriting history in his Discord, and to his friends. You will never hear the truth from him. Ever. He is going to blame, project, and manipulate every chance he has. I'm sorry for my language in these messages, but I'm done. And the messages start with Weest saying,
okay, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Goon channel? No, not goon channel. I just mean like after the incident, I want to like at least set up a thing where like when you enter the Discord server, you just have to press the thing that says like verify you're 18, right? Like you press on a thing that says like, are you 18 plus? Like something that'll say like confirm you're 18 plus, press on this thing, and then you get access to the channel. But I don't allow anything like weird on my, I don't allow anything like fucking gross on my Discord. I'm a little bit more strict than other people, I feel. Make a verification role with access. That's what I was going to do, is make a verification role. But the thing is I'm going to have to make a role that doesn't permit people to access everything and give everybody that role first. And then the only thing they can see is like announcements, most likely. And then maybe it's not as hard as I thought. I don't know how to set up stuff on Discord. Bear with me. I'm not good at setting it up. The only people who set up my Discord were my friends. I didn't do anything. So you got to bear with me. Fox. Oh, hi, cats.
I understand why you tweeted what you did. I'm sorry for everything. I just saw the tweet. I'm visiting my family, so I didn't see it until now. And then she sends what appears to be Twitter DMs from a user where the user says, just wanted to let you know, but in his sub-channel, S and Weest are accusing you of just being a jealous ex and stalking them for months. And for context, S is Weest's current girlfriend. And then Kayla replies, I'm sure they are, dude. I've had them blocked for like 2 years. And then Kayla messages Weest saying, are you stupid? Jealous ex is insane when you were telling me that you were in love with me days before you went public with your current girlfriend. I do not give a fuck about you. I do not give a fuck about your girlfriend. You are a master manipulator, but it will not work on me twice. I'm sorry your girlfriend is too deep to realize what you are, but you cannot lie your way out of this. Do not speak my fucking name ever again. I have screenshots of everything, dude. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And Weest replies, I'm sorry, Kayla. I don't know what to do. I just wanted to keep living. And Kayla says, I know when those Snapchats
I just wanted to keep living. Okay, dude. Okay. Now he's using, okay, this is kind of, it could mean multiple things, but I think the wording very much seems like I want to keep living as in like, oh, I'm going to end my life. You know, if everything came out and like all this happened, like I would have ended my life and like, I just want to keep on living. I think that's what it is. I don't know what that to keep living would even mean.
Fucked that 18-year-old. I don't give a fuck if you wanted to keep living. You lying on my name is insane. Correct yourself. And Weest replies, I don't want to defend myself or argue with you or argue against the truth. And then Kayla says, dude, you were telling me you were in love with me days before going public with your current girlfriend, and you're trying to call me a jealous ex in your fucking Discord server. You threatened to end yourself and manipulated me into feeling bad for you. I do not feel bad for you anymore. And Weest says, I just wanted to move on and be better, and I have been. And Kayla says, deja vu. Correct yourself. And Weest replies, I will try my best. I just just don't know where to go from here. And Kayla says, you can stop using my name for the rest of your fucking life for starters. You said that I put the worst of it on Twitter. I put the mildest shit on Twitter. This is insane. I literally cannot believe that you are still fucking lying. And Weest replies, if I wanted to make a public statement, I need to be able to address everything and admit the truth, but I don't have any of the evidence personally. And she says, you're already lying in your Discord server when the evidence is in front of your fucking face. I woke your ass up immediately after getting off the phone with Redacted, told you what I found, and broke up with you. I have proof of that. I have witnesses. I have proof of these Snapchats. I have the usernames. You left your passwords on my computer. Correct yourself. And Weest says, what do you want me to say publicly?
Why does she keep saying correct yourself? This woman is kind of annoying, but it's okay. It's not living if it's not with you. True, Toaster. If I didn't have you in my life, I think I'd be empty. So I'm glad you're here, Toaster.
Like, actually, how can I continue on with any future? And she replies, delete the
Oh
message
my
on your
god,
server.
bro.
Tell your girlfriend.
I hate this shit. What do you want me to say publicly? Like, actually, how do I continue on with any future? Shut the fuck up. This guy is not, he's not have any remorse, bro. Okay, he doesn't have remorse. He doesn't feel bad. He doesn't feel bad. Okay.
The truth and get her to shut the fuck up. The actual truth. I didn't dump it on her because I didn't want her to end up as fucked up as I am right now. Delete your message from your server and write a new one with the truth. You did it. You're sorry. Leave me out of it. There's no doubt in my mind that your girlfriend thinking that I gave a fuck
Hi,
about
Gamma.
you or her.
You're
is entirely
unironically
your
my bestest bro. Huge. 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 Future and Drake? We're like Future and Drake, Gamma. We're like Future. We're like Future and Drake. We're like Kanye and Hitler. That's not a good comparison, actually. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. Fuck, just keep reacting, Marcus.
fault. You should not feel safe tweeting about wanting children. You should not feel safe ever. Every move you make, you should be scared of getting caught. Fuck you. And Weest says, I just want a normal future. And she replies, fuck you.
I just want a normal future. Okay. Okay, when you do like bad things, right? Like when you do the bad things, like when you make it, because like I said, she might know more incidences that are worse than what she showed possibly. And like Captain C said, I mean, it's probably not the first time he's messaged somebody who's clearly underage. Like when you do that, your idea of a normal future kind of gets cut, right? Like once you do something bad like that, the idea of a normal future is kind of like not there anymore. Like you kind of have to accept that. You have to kind of learn to accept that once you do something like pretty bad like that, especially when you have like a online like career and you do something on that level that's clearly like really bad. Like you're kind of cooked. Like you're kind of cooked, and you kind of have to come to terms with that if you want to actually be a better person. You have to be able to come to terms with like the idea that your life's probably not going to be very normal going forward. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you have to come to terms with the idea that you're not going to have like a normal future. Once you like once you make those decisions, it's kind of over for you.
You did it. You're sorry. I never want to see or hear that name come out of your mouth again. Delete your fucking message in that server. Delete any message that has my name. Take the YouTube videos with me down. You do not know how bad this can fucking get, dude. And Weest says, I will delete them. I'm pretty sure all the videos are deleted. And she replies, I did you a favor all these years. You weren't safe. The things that you did do not deserve a normal future. And I will never feel bad for you again. And all of your friends that told me that your girlfriend knew, I believe them. Completely oblivious people don't respond like that. People that are embarrassed and frustrated respond like that. And Weest says, I'm sorry, Kayla. I never meant to hurt you. And Kayla replies, brother, I do not care about you or our relationship. To be honest, I don't remember most of it. The traumatizing things are the ones that really stick out. And Weest says, I truly do hope you can get peace. And she replies, I hope you never do. I have people looking out for the clarification. I want to remind you.
I hope you never do.
This out. You will not get away with lying about this. The fact that you are lying on my name is so egotistical that it could literally only come from you. And Weest replies, I don't want to argue with you. I don't plan on waiting this out. I just need time. And she says, is the message gone? And Weest replies, my great grandma is dying. She didn't remember my name yesterday, and I just saw her for what I believe is the last time. And Kayla says, is the message gone? And Weest says, I believe I
Why
did
did
the right message just
he
now.
threw in like a fun fact, like it. He threw in like, it's not a fun fact, it's a sad fact, but he just threw in like a sad fact. He's like sympathy. He's trying to like sympathy bait his ex-girlfriend who's like pissed at him over like the fucked up shit he's done. Dude, awesome. My great-grandma's dying, babe. You don't understand. You don't understand. My great-grandma's dying. She forgot my name. My whole life is over. Everything's fucking terrible. Fuck. But I hope you get your peace.
And Kayla replies, do not ever say my fucking name again. Tell your girlfriend to never say my fucking name again. I've had you guys blocked and have kept you as far out of my fucking head as I possibly could since the last time I saw you. Sometimes you don't realize how insanely fucked up someone is until you're out of the circle of abuse. You fucked me while I was unconscious more than once.
Whoa!
You touched me in my sleep. You are evil. I will never feel bad for you again. And Weest replies, I'm so sorry for the suffering I caused you. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you healing. And Kayla says, you can structure these messages all you want. Evidence is evidence. Go fuck yourself. And Weest says, I'm just sorry. And she replies, if you were sorry, you wouldn't be trying to cover your ass by calling me a jealous ex in your Discord server, you fucking loser. And Weest replies, that wasn't either of us. That was people in the server coming to that conclusion. And Kayla replies, and then what did you say? Because I know you didn't correct them. And your girlfriend thinks I give a fuck about you guys.
Why is
also.
it like that? Why is it cut off like that?
Which means that
Night
you try
rape?
to cover your ass ahead of time to try to make me look crazy, like a fucking psychopath. I've been in a relationship for well over a year. If you disappear tomorrow, I would not notice. And Weest says, you
I think
were
the ex
popping
has
into
a
my
valid-
Twitch chat for months after S and I started dating. I saw your username in there multiple times. And Kayla says, 3 years ago? Get a fucking grip, my dude. And you had Chatterino on my computer. Saying you saw me in your chat several times 3 years ago, and that's proof that I'm a jealous ex trying to ruin your reputation, is the most brain-dead fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. And Weest replies, it wasn't 3 years ago. And she says 2 years ago. And Weest says, it was after me and S started dating. And Kayla says, genuinely, who gives a fuck? Bro, you dated us at the same time. You were telling me you were in love with me days before you guys went public. How stupid are you? And Weest says, do you have proof of that? Because I was no contact with you before her and I met in person. And Kayla says, I didn't say met in person. And Weest replies,
Okay, I will say that response that she gave after this, it wasn't 3 years ago, 2 years ago. It was after me and S started dating. Genuinely, who gives a fuck? So low-key, she could be lying here herself, but it doesn't deter from the fact that Weest already, like, he admitted to what he did. I mean, it's not like it's going to change the outcome of this. Like, he already admitted to what he did. So he's already, like, evil. He's already, like, retarded. But, like, I don't know. She definitely could be lying about the fact that she was in his, like, in his Twitch chat, like, talking to him not that long ago. But I don't know, to call her like a jealous ex, I don't know, maybe, possibly, who cares? I don't think it really matters. It doesn't really matter if she's a jealous ex or not. Like, he admitted to it, so who fucking cares? Like, this is over him messaging a 12-year-old saying, like, hi, multiple times. And messaging the same one, like, after a year of her not responding, going right back to it. I mean, come on. I don't give a fuck if she's a jealous ex. I care way more about the fact that he did that. Hey,
contact with you before her and I met in person. And Kayla says, I didn't say met in person. And Weest replies, I didn't go public with a relationship until we met in person. And Kayla replies, dude, before people started messaging me that she was posting about you on her story, I literally do not give a fuck about any of this. You are a fucking liar. My point is that you are a fucking liar. You lied today. You literally will never stop lying. You cannot get around me. You cannot talk me in a circle. I know what a good relationship looks like now. And you are a piece of garbage. You are literally a rapist and a pedophile.
Whoa!
And Weest replies, please leave me alone. This has been going on for too long. You've publicly stated it. Now please leave it be so I can take accountability for it. You said you didn't want to hear my name again. Please just leave me alone. And she replies, if I ever hear that you or your girlfriend has said my name publicly or privately again, I'm not sugarcoating anymore. And Weest replies, please leave her out of this. She doesn't deserve this treatment. She hasn't done anything. But I will try to address your tweet without mentioning you. And Kayla says, I don't care if she hasn't done anything. I do not want to hear that she's speaking about me. That's your responsibility to handle. And Kayla replies to the part about addressing the tweet without mentioning her by saying, do not try. Do not mention our relationship. Do not allude to me. Say that you did it. You're sorry. That's it. Some things came out about me. I did it. I'm sorry. No, she's put the worst stuff on Twitter. Nothing. If I could be associated with you any less, I would give anything for it. If you lie about the dates, I will be there to correct you. And so will everybody else. If you mention my name, I will be there to correct you. And so will everybody else. this. And Weest replies, then please, let this be the last time we speak. And Kayla says, if you fucking lie, if you white lie, if you exaggerate, if you allude to something that is not true, I will be there to correct you, and so will everyone else. I will not let you get away with this, and I will not let you associate me with you anymore. The second you're done lying, I will be gone. And Weest replies, okay, I've already agreed. Please leave. And then Kayla shows messages she received from someone on Twitter, where this user says he deleted his initial apology, but he still has 1 or 2 messages saying the last time he messaged that child was in 2020. The messages accusing you of stalking and harassing them are still up, since they're mostly from S. And Kayla says, you're a fucking idiot. You literally just told me that it wasn't you guys. Take that shit down right now. When I tell you that you do not want to fuck with me, I am so dead serious. And Weest replies, I'm sorry, it's deleted. And she says, I have people watching your every fucking word. Choose them carefully. Your girlfriend too. Everything that she says qualifies as you now because she's continued to stay with you. And then there's a message from what appears to be S where she says something that's cut off. I can't see the whole message.
She would show up when we streamed and I couldn't even take it. Man, just to... Okay, I'm assuming she's saying like she would show up when we streamed and she was annoying. Okay, to be fair, is this a new Roblox rapist? No, this is Weest. So if you guys don't know who Weest is, he's somewhat commentary-esque. I can't really explain it. I don't really know how to explain it, but he used to be big back in the day when Slazo was a thing. If you guys remember the Slazo drama, he was one of the people that threw him under the bus. But essentially if you're new to this, if you're new and you haven't seen it yet, essentially Weest, his ex-girlfriend caught him messaging a 12-year-old on his phone one day, and she like took a picture of it and stuff. He never actually he didn't like text the minor, but he made attempts to contact her. He like said hi to her, and then a week later he said like, what's up? And then a week later he said hi again, and then like a year later he said hi again. So he was making an attempt to message her. And then he also had a history essentially of basically trying to like sleep with people, and then he kind of liked the thrill of not knowing their age. He liked the thrill of like whether their age being up in the air. And so she exposed that, and Weest essentially, his response to it was like some small apology that he basically called it. He just said it was a sickness and that he got better from the sickness with therapy. It's bad. It looks bad from Weest's end. I will admit that this girl does seem kind of like a little cuckoo, but I mean, he admitted to it. Like he admitted to it. It doesn't matter. Hi, Butters. Like at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. He admitted to it. Like, it's not like I don't really give a fuck if this girl is crazy or not. He literally said like, I did some bad stuff. And he essentially admitted to not talking, but attempting to talk to a minor. So that's all that really matters to me. That's all that matters to me.
But she looks like she's saying she would show up when we streamed, and I couldn't even take it, man. Just a constant lingering is what it looks like it says. And Weest replies, I deleted that, but only because you claim you simply had Chatterino open on your desktop. To us, it was creepy. But if what you say is true, then it's a simple misunderstanding. And Kayla replies, you're literally the one who put it on my computer. Tell her the truth, and may you both never feel safe saying my name again. Then there is what appears to be a message from Weest's mother, where she messaged Kayla back in 2023 asking if Weest was out of surgery, and then the other day messaged her again saying, why are you trying to ruin my son's life? If you was so concerned that he was messaging a minor, why did you continue to date him for 10 months after that? You would never harm a child. Those are serious allegations you're making, and I'm asking you politely to remove your post on Twitter and any other social platform it may be on. Why after all this time would you try and blast him like that? You know his career is on the line because of your accusations. So if you have any decency, please take it down. If anything happens to my son, it will be your fault. And Kayla says, 2 of your family members have already contacted me. Do not respond and tell everyone around you to leave me the fuck alone. Then she says, if you do not get your girlfriend out of my replies, I will post a screen recording of this entire conversation. I do not want to hear from either of you ever again. The fact that she's even still in my replies shows that you are still lying to her. End it now. I'll post the screenshots of you admitting everything to Rhett also, so that you guys can't try to say it's me causing this problem. I have been tortured by you 2 long enough. Then after these screen recordings dropped by Kayla, S, who is Weest's girlfriend that we talked about earlier, continued to post on Twitter saying,
Let's see. Can you deadass leave me alone, bro? Like, genuinely fucking leave me out of this already. I will admit, I will say this. This is why I'm saying the ex-girlfriend seems a tad bit like cuckoo, because like, listen, I get that she's his girlfriend and she may be talking about her or whatnot. If she is talking about her publicly, then obviously that's bad, but she's not like the creepy, like you know, she's not Weest. So like I don't know, like who cares about the girlfriend, I guess. Unless the girlfriend is like being like a nuisance and being annoying, then I guess it is kind of a problem. Like if she's going on some like sweep crusade for her boyfriend because she's her boyfriend or whatever, I don't know. I begged her to leave me the fuck alone in DMs and never contact me again because this shit has been horrifying and she still fucking DM'd me some more shit before blocking me. Now post screenshot recordings where I'm named, Kayla, leave me out of this challenge.
I begged her to leave me the fuck alone in DMs and never contact me again because this shit has been horrifying. And she still fucking DM'd me some more shit before blocking me. Now posted screen recordings where I'm named, Kayla, leave me out of this challenge. I'm so fucking scared. I'm so fucking annoyed. I'm so fucking exhausted. Please just fucking go away. Please, bro. Please. How many times do I have to repeat I am a victim?
I mean, low key, like it's kind of your fault for like dating a bit of a fucking creep, and then when it turns out he's a creep, you're like going on the sweep crusade for him, I guess. Like, I don't know. If my wife found out that I like messaged a minor, right? Like, let's say my wife found out that I was like attempting to message a minor like sexually. You know, I don't think she's gonna go on some like defense crusade. I think she'd probably leave me. I think she'd probably either like leave me or she'd want to like be away from me. You know, get away from me. How many times do I have to repeat, I am a victim and you keep fucking throwing this shit in my face? Like I've done something. Please, for the love of God, if you care about literally any victim, leave me alone forever, dude. I can't lie. I don't know why she's going after the girlfriend. I don't get this. This doesn't make any sense. She's like, who cares about this girlfriend?
And you keep fucking throwing this shit in my face like I've done something. Please, for the love of God, if you care about literally any victim, leave me alone forever, dude. And then there's DMs between her and Kayla where it starts where she says, it's so bad, never speak to me again, thank you. And Kayla replies, I'm sorry about how you found out. I was told by several people that you knew. I assume you did not read the text I sent last night, but it is your boyfriend admitting to everything, on top of admitting to sexually assaulting me, admitting to lying to you, admitting to lying in Discord. I want this to be over more than anything else in the fucking world. If I never hear that you or him are speaking about me again, you will never hear from me again. I have screenshots of him admitting to everything to several people. Please, I need you and your boyfriend to stay out of my replies, stop talking about me, and leave me alone. I am sorry about how you found out. I did the best I could, outside of contacting you. My abuser is current, and then the text is cut off. S then replies, every time I've made a point, she has either blocked me, dodged the question, or deleted her post/comment. And then
I thought she's made a point. To be fair, bro, your boyfriend just self-admitted that he attempted to message a minor and he didn't specify that he never had any ill intent. He never denied anything. All the accusations that she said, she threw out accusations and he just straight up was like, yeah, I was in a bad place, man. I was in a bad place. He never even said like, nah, this isn't true. He just said, like, he was like, I was just a fucked up guy back then. I'm better now though. Like, what point? What point are you trying to make, man? Your boyfriend did fucked up shit. What?
DMs though? She told me it was my friend's responsibility to tell me, but you're the one with the info? Whatever. She said she would delete it in 2 days. It's still up. She said she contacted the FBI and then deleted that too. She blew up his phone last night while throwing me around and then posted it this morning. Do you want to never talk about him again or not, bro?
You should eat some food. She said she would delete it in 2 days. It's still up. Delete what? Her post about the... I wouldn't delete it. She said she contacted the FBI and then deleted that too. She blew up his phone last night while throwing me around and then posted it this morning. Do you want to never talk about him again or not, bro? I'm just confused. No, don't get me wrong. Okay, don't get me wrong. The way she messaged Weest in all of these messages seems like she's extremely desperate to constantly message him. Like, this is weird. Don't get me wrong. The ex-girlfriend is like extremely weird. Like, she does seem like an obsessed person. I don't know why. But if he like I said, he self-admitted. He did in his fucking response, he self-admitted to the problem. So like at the end of the day, do I care that she's like crazy? Not really, because like he admitted to it.
Confused. I am not defending him. I never fucking will. But I am allowed to defend myself and also speak in the fucking insanity in the way this is being handled. You very clearly need to be talking to someone and not fucking messaging him 100 times from your email, bro.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone. And then she makes a separate post.
Hi,
saying,
Bacon. I am back from getting
messages
milk.
from my stepdad that my mom is talking about ending herself. I just had to hide the gun in my house because I didn't want.
Bro, everybody involved is like retarded. What is this? Now I'm getting, why are you saying this on Twitter? Now I'm getting messages from my stepdad that my mom is talking about killing herself. What the wait, why would you post that? Man, I don't, this whole fucking community, whatever community he's a part of, whatever the fuck he's in, I don't understand. All these people make me sick. I don't get it. Everybody involved is a fucking, oh my God, everybody involved is retarded. Everybody involved is a fucking idiot. Why would you tell that to people? This is like, you're not like baiting for sympathy or something. Brother, I don't give a fuck if your mom told you she wants to fucking kill herself. Over what? Over what? For what? Because her daughter is dating a bad guy or something? I don't fucking know. That's retarded. Why would you kill yourself because your daughter's dating like a freak? I don't know. Jesus Christ, bro. Why? What? Who are these people? This is so retarded. I just had to hide the gun in my house because I didn't want him to kill himself in it. Oh my God! Now she's sympathy baiting for him! What the fuck is my life? I don't deserve this, man. I should be the one everyone is worried about. Come on! I didn't even read that last part. I don't deserve this, man. I should be the one everyone is worried about. What the fuck is happening? Everybody involved is like mentally ill or something. I'm the victim here. I'm the victim here. You have nothing to do with this. What? I don't get it.
Want him to end himself in it. What the fuck is my life? I don't deserve this, man. I should be the one everyone is worried about. I don't know how to deal. I don't. I really don't, bro. At least I can get divorced with my mom. Ha, I'm joking. But I can't even handle any more tears. I don't know what to do anymore. I just want some peace. I've called my mom. She is fine. It was just my stepdad going around throwing shit around because she is leaving him. I'm talking with her right now about everything going on.
Why would you say that on Twitter? Why are you like self-admitting to your parents leaving each other? What is happening? What has this turned into? Bro, this was about Weest messaging a 12-year-old. Why has it become this? What is this? Can we get back to the problem that your boyfriend attempted to message a child? What the fuck is this?
Makes a separate post saying, I'm not going to argue with anyone anymore about this. I will handle things how I see fit, and it is my God-given right to keep that private. I'm a victim of child molestation X3, and to demand anything of me from this is—
I'm a victim of child molestation times 3. You've been molested 3 different times? This is not helping Weest's case, by the way. His current girlfriend is a victim of child molestation. And he has a history of like, he messaged a 12-year-old. He like attempted to message a 12-year-old, and then he has a history of messaging just in general different people without knowing their age, like doing like the whole risk factor. Like he likes messaging women without knowing like their age sexually. Like he gets like off to the risk factor of it. That's not a good look. I mean, that's just already a bad look. Wow, big shocker. He picked out a girl who's a victim of child molestation. I'm going to make you a victim, Marcus. Smiles. You already have, buddy. I remember that night. I remember that one night when we were in bed together. It was rough, man. And to demand anything of me from this is absolutely a sin. Asinine? Does she mean to say insane? This behavior is unreal.
Is absolutely asinine. This behavior is unreal.
Asinine? Does she mean that? I thought she'd say insane.
This should have been handled with a court, but it wasn't. It was handled like petty high schoolers. Aired out for the
This should have been handled with a court. Oh, well, okay, not entirely, because like we just discussed earlier, technically, what? You said you liked it. You told me to Tom, your turkey. Victim Olympics. I know, this is the fucking Victim Olympics. Everybody involved is a goddamn victim. This should have been handled with a court, but it wasn't. Well, again, we discussed this earlier. By technicality, I don't think Weest has done anything like inherently illegal. So like, not really. This is my problem with a lot of these like dramas when it comes to like kids and stuff on the internet. Is a lot of these people pull out this card of like, oh, it needs to be handled in court. It's like, okay, but that's not the point. Like, let's say the person wins in court. Like, let's say the person wins in court. That doesn't make me like want to feel comfortable with having them around and just making videos again and all this shit, right? The entire point of why we call out this type of behavior on the internet is because we want to see some sort of like social repercussion where they're not like people stop watching them and people stop going to their channel and engaging in their content because this person is a danger, right? Like this person could be a possible danger. But all these people have this like obsession with wanting to keep their careers on the internet, which don't get me wrong, I get it. It's your career. It's how you make money. And then you're about to lose it in like the snap of a finger because of an incident you did in the past, but that's your fault. You did something, so you're fucking cooked. You got called out for it. Why'd you fucking do it? Like, I don't understand. Like, at the end of the day, the best thing for a lot of these content creators to do is to just leave. Like, it's literally to just leave. I can't even believe I'm saying this, bro. I can't even believe I'm saying this. But I brought up Meanie earlier. You know what Meanie did when he got called out for it and it all just came out? He left. He didn't come back for like a year or two. Should he have came back? No. He should have stayed off the internet. But he left. He stopped making content. That's like the best thing you should do, is you should just leave. Get off the internet. Don't make content. Don't put yourself in a situation where it's going to get worse for you. Like, you get called out for being a horrible person, you make an apology, and you leave. That's it. That's all you do. You leave. That's the best thing you can do if you want to prove that you actually want to be like a better person. That's like the only thing you really can do. Like I said, it doesn't mean that you can't go on the internet and like look up stuff online and like watch videos and stuff. I'm not saying like isolate yourself from the internet, but like you're kind of cooked. You probably shouldn't be making content anymore. Because again, a lot of his content probably does garner a lot of people that are children in his audience. So it's like, you shouldn't be here. That's as simple as it is. I don't understand.
World and me to find out. Please let this be the
I
last
do,
time I
Nugget.
feel the need to say anything. Fimstud Miriam replies, wait, weren't you and Weest dating? Or what the fuck did I miss? What the fuck is going on? And S replies, yes. And Fimstud says, Jesus fucking Christ. And S says, my life is imploding. And it's being thrown around in the internet for cookie points. I'm so ill, bro. I'm so fucking ill. I hate content creators forever. And Fimstud says, girl, delete this app. This shit is low curcuinely damaging you, and it's best to avoid it. As with all bad stuff.
What is JBT? What is JBT? Jew. What is JBT? Hi, Nate. Hi, Master Mark. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm trying to think of like what that could mean. B, maybe. What is... what does JBT mean? Now I gotta look this up. What the fuck is JBT? JBT. Meaning. I don't get it. Urban Dictionary says JBT abbreviation for Jack Booted Thug, in reference to Nazi stormtroopers. Is that what it is? Don't? I'm scared. Junior Bacon Tomato. It's a burger at Wendy's. I'm scared. Should I have not? Oh, it means jailbait. Okay, thank God. Thank God I didn't get anything like that. You fucking don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want to look up shit I'm not supposed to look up. Don't do that. Fuck. You're scaring me, man. Now I have to like fear for my life. Fuck. You haven't watched anything on Lucari? What is Lucari? Guys, Marcus is sideways syndrome. What does that mean? Don't say that. You're saying I'm retarded. You're saying I'm stupid. You're saying I'm dumb. Try to refrain from saying it. YouTube apparently doesn't like it. Oh, well, fuck. Wait, God, fuck. Wait. Oh my God, man. It's only one direction from Downs. I own you, Marcus. Fuck you. I found out I found out JD and JD Vance means Jorkin to penis. Damn. Fucking his parents must hate him, dude. Mark played you like a fiddle. Fuck you, man. What is this? Hold on, what is this?
So now this.
What is this? Let's see. Hold on. Before we finish up this Wii stuff, let's see what Kel has been up to, man. Dude, okay. I'm not trying to say... listen. Okay, I'm not trying to say this to be rude. But Kel, low-key, she packed on a few pounds, okay? I'm just saying... Listen. She packed on a few pounds. And I'm not saying that to be mean. If she likes being a little bit bigger, that's fine. All right. I have nothing against it. All right. If you like being a little bigger, that's fine. But she packed on a few pounds. She looks a little bigger these days. She's looking a bit bigger, you know?
So now this cycle plays out with Cal. Now the cycle is essentially this. Cal has issue.
Speak for yourself, girl. Speak for yourself.
So now this cycle.
What the fuck is this? I don't know what this is, man. What is Kel doing? Let's see what this is.
So now this cycle plays
Play the right video!
Hi, my name's Cal.
What the... Why is it breaking?
So now this cycle...
I didn't click on that! Wow, she's amazing. Look at that.
Hi, my name's Cal. Tomorrow is my 24th birthday. You know what I'm doing to celebrate? Going to rehab. It's like semi-voluntary. I want to get better, but the main motivator is I don't want to lose my family. It was kind of like an ultimatum thing. My sister's pretty much all I got left, and I'm shaking like a drunk. They gave me fucking detox meds and stuff, but feels bad, man.
And then she's drinking Monster. Whatever, dude. I'm going to rehab for my alcohol problems, and then just switches to fucking Monster. Wait. Might as well just drink alcohol, dude. I like, what the fuck is the point? I mean, like, what is the point? Really? Honestly. What the fuck is the point of rehab? You're gonna kill yourself either way. It doesn't matter. Does it really matter at the end of the day? Yeah, you're gonna fucking kill yourself regardless. Kel is one of the Turkey Tom accusers? Are you dead ass? When you give up one vice, you seek out another. She live streamed her airport trip. She seemed more concerned she couldn't stream than getting better. Dude, she's got some problems, man. Well, she can't upgrade to Coke. True. I'd prefer it that way, actually. Might as well.
I might be having my last hurrah. It's not funny. I'm on day 14 of being sober and I can't stop drinking sugary drinks. I'm addicted to Sunny D. My tremor is not that bad anymore. Putting on the pounds, okay? But
okay, she knows she's packing on some pounds. Okay, she's aware.
it's okay. Recovery is a journey. Hi, my name.
Okay, at least she's aware. She's okay with it. You know, hey, it's okay. It's okay. It happens. It happens. We all put on some weight sometimes. It happens. Bro, Kel is Sacramento. No, she is not. No way. Hi, Wicked. Hi. Your syndrome seems to have shifted from sideways to diagonal in my absence. Nate, shut the fuck up, man. I don't know. What did I do wrong? What am I doing wrong? All right, what am I doing? Stop making fun of me. Stop making fun of me, dude. She left for a month. Dude, she's gonna relapse. I'm sorry. But it's gonna happen, dude. It's gonna happen. It's over. She's gonna relapse. Yeah. I mean, it's whatever. At least she tried. You sound like Lakari. Who the fuck is Lakari? What am I? Bro, what is happening? I don't understand. You guys have to understand. I haven't been here in a while, okay? You guys know this. I haven't streamed in like weeks. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who these people are. I don't know what you guys are telling me. I don't know what you guys are saying. I don't know. Hi, Thomas. Lakari also has allegations? Let me see. Please don't tell me I actually sound like them, bro. Fuck. I'm so cooked. Say, Gone, what is Lakari? Lakari. Lakari canceled himself. Soda Poppin' cuts ties with Lakari. Oh, it just happened? Do I actually sound like this person? Hold on. Is it this person right here? Is it this person? Is this Lakari? Markari? Markari is evil? Markari? Oh, it happened last night. My bad. I didn't realize. I'm assuming it's this person. Let's see. Dang, they haven't uploaded in a year. Okay, to be fair, they're a streamer.
Please rate this way, Lakari.
Oh, hello.
I don't. Oh, he's a gooner. He's for sure a gooner. I don't sound like him. I'm not black. I'm not black. I'm white. I'm not Lakari. I'm not Lakari. I'm not Makari. His cherry picked highlights from 2 years ago is
https://youtube.be/swari4la?c=9ntj86dilfka5 his cherry picked highlights from 2 years ago. We could have seen today coming.
He's a Twitch streamer and does stuff with OTK. You sound too white. True. DK already uploaded the Chud coverage. Oh, okay. Let's see. His cherry picked highlights from 2 years ago. Who could have seen this scene today coming?
And then you can pop that. You can pop that pussy.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go. OnlyFans angle right here. All right. It's getting too lewd right now.
No, the way to said stop bullying me is exactly how he was talking when his chat was calling him a pedo. Are you saying the way I reacted is the same? Fuck!
Now hang on, calm down now. Do you feel it though? There's nothing gay about this. This is peak masculinity right here, okay? Oh my god.
Wait a second, this is it. This is what I've been looking for my entire life.
What is this?
Oh my god.
Chad, I can't tell if he's farming right now or not, bro.
I'm telling you, try hard.
What is this? Stop!
That's why I have a picture of try hard on my wall.
Dude, that is really flattering, by the way, because that's how I first met you. You had to try hard.
Wouldn't that just be the craziest thing if I was this guy? Wouldn't that just be the craziest thing is if it turns out I'm actually this guy and I'm his alt account and I'm just like hidden and I'm just switching over to here like full time. Wouldn't that just be like the funniest, craziest thing though?
Damn, bro, my boy is farming that shit harder than I am. God damn. God damn.
You already know, baby.
Let's go. Let's go.
He's too black.
All
He's
right,
too
y'all.
black.
Here we
I
go.
don't
Round
sound
3.
black. Whoa. What are we pulling up? Whoa! What are we doing? What are we doing? What's about to happen? I'm scared. I'm scared. What are we doing, man?
I just want to see your reaction to this.
No. I don't think I want to watch this. I don't think I want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. We're going back. I'm scared. Hold on. Let me double check if this is okay. I'm going to just go to the reaction instead.
What the fuck is this related? Chat, what is this? Look at this mirror.
Why? No, I gotta get rid of this. I gotta get rid of this. Move forward. That's what he was watching. Holy fuck, this guy is definitely a pedophile. Holy fuck. Holy shit. I got his suggested videos was like lolly porn. His suggested was literal like dude. How long ago was this? 2 years ago? And we didn't call this shit out previously?
What the bro?
Let's go.
Dude, what is this shit? What is this?
Okay.
You're literally never in a good mood. I don't know how that warrants a ban for saying he's in a bad mood. I get sick of people saying I'm in a bad mood because I have a resting fucking pressed face. I get it, okay?
His voice is too deep. This isn't me. You guys can clearly tell this isn't me. All right? Because he's got the voice of a black man, where I got the voice of a white man. You know what would be the funniest shit would be is if this is like what forces me. Like, does my voice really sound similar to his? Do I really sound like this guy? You sound black as shit, to be honest. No, I don't. Like, imagine I sound so similar to this guy that it gets to a point where I have to face reveal just because it's like, bro, I gotta prove I'm not this guy real quick. I gotta prove I'm actually a white dude. Like, fuck. Wait, I've shown my hands before. You guys know what I look like.
I'm just sitting here like this.
Color-wise.
Okay, look. I'm not in a bad mood, but look. I look pressed. It's just my natural resting face. It's just pressed. I'm pressed.
Oh,
like,
man.
Everyone thinks I'm pressed. They're like,
He's a Pokemon fan, dude. Fuck. But I like Pokemon. But I like Pokemon. But I like Pokemon. Fuck. Chat, I promise, dude. I promise that I'm not him. I'm not him, okay? I'm not him. Does Tyrone know this guy? He might. You're so raped. I promise I'm not him. I promise. I promise. Hold on. What is this? We got a little something here. What is this? Lakari and I broke up over 1.5 years ago. When we dated, I had asked to see his porn folder because I heard allegations. I did my due diligence when I suspected something was amiss. When I couldn't find anything crazy, I stopped suspecting. Clearly, I was wrong. The worst I saw was NTR hentai, but now I know he could have hid the worst of it. I don't know why people keep associating me with him when he has a new girlfriend, and I'm getting rage baited into a response. So here it is. Is this the video? Yeah, I think this is the same video. I'm scared. I'm scared. Like, I'm not even joking, bro. I'm so scared to look through this. I'm so scared to click on this. This is a lie. Lakari does have a bulbous melon-shaped head. Curious. I'm so okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yo. Yo, what up? So you want to tell Chad about our bonding moment yesterday?
Is it okay?
Yeah, sure. You can tell them.
I'll do anything for her.
You're not gonna hold back on what I'm gonna say, right?
Bro, what is this voice? It's so forced. This is so weird. This is so weird. Oh yeah, don't show the clips of him pulling it. That's TOS. Oh my god, bro. How the fuck? How do I navigate this situation, man? I don't know how to navigate this situation. I'm scared. I'm like scared to navigate this situation because I'm worried of what's gonna get pulled up. Just okay, let me pull things to the side. Let me pull things to the side and let me just see if I can. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, of course he's dating like some Asian woman with like a super fucking high-pitched like baby voice. Of course. Tread carefully. She lied then or lied now? Link to her breakup at the time? Okay. I'm just gonna skim. Okay. Okay, this clip does look. I don't think there's anything in this clip.
Whoa, slow down. How much are you going to tell them?
This guy fucking if I have to tread lightly, this guy really likes. This guy is. God, dude, I'm scared, man.
You're going to tell my chat everything.
Just use Chud's video. DK definitely used everything. Okay. Let's just let's go ahead and just pull that up. Here, it's time to move on. We've finished the Weest stuff. We've finished all that. Let's move on. Let's get the Chud logic stuff. Let's get the Chud logic stuff going.
It's difficult for me to show stuff without putting my own.
Now hold on. You said that she lied.
And this video is a quick video explaining why Lakari and I broke up. We dated for over 2 years, and you guys saw our relationship unfold on the internet, and it took the internet by storm. And I'm very happy and grateful for our relationship. Ultimately, our relationship ended because he and I have different lifestyles. He prefers.
He and I have different lifestyles. What kind of lifestyles are we talking?
Playing video games, and I prefer going outside. And for a while, we tried really hard to compromise and make it work. But unfortunately, the differences in our lifestyle just told us it's not gonna work. To give you an understanding, in the beginning of our relationship, Lakari compromised more, and he went outside more. We went and did IRL.
She got him to go outside? Whoa!
We did a Japan trip, and we also did Korea. We traveled around the US, such as going to LA together and streaming there. But doing these IRL streams, although it's really great content, took a lot of toll on Lakari's body. And because of them, he didn't stream much on his own channel, or he didn't have enough energy to stream often on this.
Not one mention of degeneracy. When we dated, I had asked to see his porn folder because I heard allegations. I did my due diligence when I suspected something was amiss. When I couldn't find anything crazy, I stopped suspecting. Clearly, I was wrong. The worst I saw was NTR hentai, but now I know he could have hid the worst of it. I mean, I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. I would not be surprised if she's also into like some weird shit. I mean, I'm just not to be like, how do I put this? How do I put this? He very clearly is an open, like, it's kind of like what Ryan said. He's a proud lolicon. Like, the clip we literally just saw was he was showing his friend literal lolly tuber shit, and then he had suggested videos of like panty content with like lolly VTuber shit. It's very obvious he was like openly into like very strange and weird freak shit. So to date the guy, you'd already come predetermined knowing that this guy's into some fucked up weird shit. So I feel like it's not like, unless she's okay with that, maybe she's okay with that, I don't fucking know, but I mean that's what I mean. It would either she's also somewhat into some freak shit, or she doesn't really care too much about like lolicon, I guess. She wasn't suspicious, she played into it. He got his OTK designated Asian girlfriend, and like everyone else at OTK, their relationship fell apart. Shocking.
Channel. This was detrimental to his career, and we ultimately decided to
Hi,
scale
Nox.
back IRL content so that he can focus on what he wants his stream to be, which is gaming. We have tried to do other...
Okay, I will admit, Nate, if I want to trust that this woman's like a normal person, she probably lied in this statement, and she probably didn't tell the full truth as to why she did not want to date this guy anymore. She probably saw some freaky shit that he was into and was like, man, I do not want to be with this guy. And then left him and just had to make some like PR statement about why they broke up because it's OTK, and that's usually how it goes.
ways of compromising, and me playing more video games was obviously one. Lakar is very good at video games, and his way of quality time with people is to play games with them. Unfortunately for me, I do get motion sickness, and I can only play games for a little bit before I actually feel so sick I need to throw up.
Dead ass? What? Really? Am I just like insanely retarded? I could play video games for like an entire day, and like I'll feel like pretty gross afterwards, but I won't like feel like I have to throw up. Like I'm definitely gonna feel like gross, and I'm gonna be like, I need a shower, but like I'm not gonna like throw up. I could sit here for hours on end and play. I streamed for like hours and hours on end, and I didn't like feel like throwing up. Really?
This is mostly to anything that's not 2D or isometric. But I also just don't have the same love to play a video game for 13, 14, 15 hours straight, unless it's like TFT.
Oh, okay, yeah, she's a degenerate. It's whatever. Yeah, we got it. Clocked it. We fucking clocked it. I get motion sick too from games. I can't even play Minecraft. VR lolly games hit different. Yeah. Maybe either she was uncomfortable, less sweeping, or playing into it at the time, or she is overplaying her suspicion now to sweep for the fact she dated an apparent PDF for 2 years. First-person action games can be dizzying. I guess that's fair, yeah. To be fair, some video games can be kind of dizzying when it's like constant movement all the time. So I guess that is kind of fair. Hi, Fox, by the way. Hi. That's what I mean, Nate. Like either she knew about it but had to play along, because this is OTK, to be fair. And like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm gonna be brutally honest. I feel like a lot of the girls that date the dudes in it, or some of the girls or guys that have to date the girls, or whatever the fuck it is, I feel like a lot of them are just in a relationship for the purpose of like for OTK. Like, it kind of feels like a business thing almost. I could be dead wrong, but it almost feels like a business thing. He's black. Give him a break, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. But she did say she could play TFT for like 13, 14 hours straight, which is kind of crazy. Listen, I've enjoyed I've enjoyed playing like League recently with my friends, but I can maybe go for maybe about like 2 to 3 hours before I'm just like, all right, I want to do something else. 13 to 14 hours is crazy for TFT.
So it was not a really good way of us having quality time together because the games that he plays and the games that I can play.
He plays like lolly games, bro.
This led to our relationship slowly becoming more and more like a friendship where we mostly just hung out here and there. He did his stream, I did my stream, and we naturally fell into the role of being friends. To give you a further understanding of our relationship, Lakari stream.
Yeah, but Nox, to be fair, every time I play Minecraft, I get tired. It's just it's a comfortable game. So it's like when you play Minecraft, I feel like while you're playing, like after a few hours, you start to get kind of woozy. Not because the game's bad or anything, but it's just because it's like you're kind of chilling, you're building, you're like mining, you're just doing like basic shit, and then you just kind of get all woozy. It's like comforting. It's like comforting. So that makes sense.
At night. In the dead of
TFT is low energy. It's easy to sync hours. I
used
guess.
to be a daytime streamer, actually. I used to prefer streaming in the
But
morning.
I feel like at some point you'd be like, I gotta get off, you
I
know?
could no longer do morning streams because I couldn't wake up in the morning in time. So then I switched to night streams. But then our streams would clash because they're the same time slot. It's quite difficult to navigate a relationship as streamers, especially because our careers are so similar and different at the same time. But ultimately we decided that we were best as friends. We decided to split mutually, and it's very amicable. It's very amicable, and I'm very thankful for the relationship. Lakari taught me a lot of things, like how to have thick skin on the internet. Before, when I first met him, I cried a lot from the internet and the things that people say.
Yeah, okay, so this is just my theory. This is my theory. I'm just gonna theorize something here. I think she's probably lying in this. I think she's probably lying in this. I do think because he was very obviously into some weird stuff. So she probably came across it fairly early on. Oh, she makes spicy content. Ah, dude, she makes fucking, she's an e-whore. Oh, maybe. Oh, I don't know, man. Now I'm starting to retract my statement. I don't know, man. I don't know. She might be a degen too, man.
Own
All right.
platforms at risk without opening myself up to
All right,
possible
chud.
legal liability, bro. J-bait, teens, homemade video. Girls and animals. Is that enough? Do I need to say more? Family nudism. So which members of the family are you looking to view? Just been exposed?
Hold on. These are all the things he's like, he's listing things he's into. Good God, man, we're in for a fucking ride. What does he play? What does he play? What position does he play? Is he playing top lane?
Totally wretched fucking disgusting.
That actually surprises me. You know, top laners are like the kind ones, you know? Top laners are always like the really nice and kind, caring ones. You know, if I were to think like who's the pedophile in the lineup, I'd probably be like jungle, you know? I'd probably say like jungle or something. Maybe like jungle, or like maybe I play support, and I want to say support, but that's just, I play support because it's the easiest one for me. It's been the easiest one for me to learn so far, so I don't want to like say support, but like
Disgusting. I find this stuff to be honestly skin crawling. Make note of the lies as they start to stack up. You guys already
I'm a
know-
flex. What's that make me, Marcus? Honestly, that makes you like awesome. That makes you like awesome. I play mid lane too a little bit. I try playing mid lane a little bit, but I think I've learned that I'm best support. Like I'm best support so far. I just don't, it's weird. I've tried playing like ADC. I've tried playing these other lanes, but like I don't like being the person that's responsible for doing heavy amounts of damage. You know what I mean? Like I don't like being responsible for damage because I know I'm going to miss something. I know I'm going to fuck up. I just don't have the confidence. But at least with like a support character, I feel like there's not as much pressure. I know there is more pressure, but I'm not the guy who has to land the hit for the damage. I feel like I'm confident enough where I can land like a stun, or I can land like, you know, I have more confidence with that, but I just can't do damage.
He likes lollies. Why is it surprising?
Lakari taught me encryption and how to have multiple storage drives with a kill switch.
I thought it was something that it wasn't, that I deleted it, but it wasn't deleted, I guess.
That's true. I play support because I'm a kind man who wants to help.
It's pretty much confirmed, dude.
No, chat likes this shit. It's not, I fucking did the thing. I don't do anything. I didn't have any files. I don't have so many fucking files.
Ladies and gentlemen, so there is a Twitch streamer.
I decided on 5 champs to main. Hi, Christopher. See, Mark, when I went into it, I went into the ones that I feel like, okay, so right now, I just went into picking the ones that I want to learn the most. I did Leona, Alistar, Nami, and then I do Morgana, but I really only do Morgana, so if I have to play mid lane, I'll play Morgana. And then who's the other one that I'm trying to learn, or I want to learn? I want to try to learn Blitzcrank a little bit, but I haven't really learned him too much yet. I played like a few, like maybe 1 or 2 matches with him at first. So I want to, I'm only doing 4. Blitzcrank is kind of the 5th. Well, when I play now, I set and Rakan mostly. Oh, and I play Shen jungle. Blitzcrank? Blitz what? Whatever, dude. Hi, Christopher. Hi.
And they're called Lakari. Now, Lakari is known for being a bit of a degen anime Guna guy. That will change today. Ladies and gentlemen, the devil is in the detail with this one. Let's get into it, and we'll start with the originating clip.
Chris.
Now, I'll just let
Christopher.
you know that this clip was originally posted uncensored, and because of the materials in this link, it was decided to delete the thread, and it has been reposted, now censored. So, guys, it is a blink and you'll miss it.
Let me at least add Wade to the list of champions that I like.
So, it's now censored. This is a
Christopher,
link to a
that's your
website
white
that
name.
is
I call you CJ.
similar to like a Google Drive type affair. So you click on it and there's loads of files there. Even censored though, we can pick up on a few details here. So we've got folder, couples, teens.
Okay. Folder, couples, teens.
Teens.
See, this is the stuff. I was talking about this earlier when I said like with the Weest stuff. I was talking about the Weest stuff and I was like, bro, I don't know how people can like message these people on like personal accounts or anything on these like apps and not wonder like, hey, what's going to happen when this gets caught? Like, what happens if I get caught? This shit blows my mind. You are streaming on this computer and you got files with some pretty sketchy shit on it. Why do you have files of this shit? How do you not think that you might make a fucking mistake one of these days? You know, and accidentally open them up and shit. How does this not like roll through your mind a little bit, you know? Couples, teens, fuck.
Just to be completely fair at this stage, you might say, well, teens, it's a bit pervy, but as long as they're 18 plus, what's the big deal? There is a problem though, and the problem is up here, just to the right of this folder. Exclamation mark 500 JBT video. JBT. Let's just say, if anyone is familiar with Reddit circa 2011.
Show us your tax folder. I'm not showing you my tax folder. Whatever, dude. I'm not showing you my tax folder. Actually, I don't do it online. I don't do my taxes online. I just go to a person. I go to a person and then they do my taxes. I just bring them like paper, stuff with paper. Like this year, I'm literally just bringing a bunch of like of my bank statements that I got like in the mail. Degen's degenning. We don't believe you when you say Riru is a short stack goblin, dude. She is short. She is. Oh, it's a Vosh reference. Oh, did he call it a tax folder? Is that what he called it? Is that what he called it? Oh, I didn't even know that. It's the first time learning about that.
The kind of which could land you in trouble with the law, should we say? Are we getting the picture? So, putting the pieces together, we have got folder couples teens, a link to a Google Drive-esque site, and then we've got another file labeled exclamation mark 500 JBT video. Now, We're starting off on a bad footing. Now, I'm a bit loath to get into analysis of
Marcus, that syndrome is slipping lower and lower. Fuck you, man. Watch Riri to be like 6'4" and Marvis is 4 foot even. Bro, fuck off, man. I'm a big boy. I'm 5 foot. What am I? 5'10". I'm 5'10". I'm a big boy. All right. I'm an inch, right? I'm an inch higher than the average. All right. I'm a big boy. You guys don't need to do that.
language. However, I think sometimes there can be some legitimate expressions in regards to like people's immediate reactions to things. So I want you to look closely here at Lakari.
Wait to list of champions that I like.
Did you see
Hi,
it?
Raven.
Did you catch the eyebrow movement, dude? Come on, man. That was insane micro expression. We do have an extended clip of this incident to take a look at. You've got new text.
I bet that plug Destiny got in has a USB dongle with the craziest shit, and Turkey Tom was in the grab distance of that thing. That keeps me up at night. Nox is 5'4", by the way. Inch tighter than the average? What the fuck does that mean? Did I say tighter? Higher? Inch taller than the average. My bad. What am I saying, man? I can almost dunk. Not fully, not yet. But I couldn't almost dunk. Okay? That's I can touch rim. I just can't get the ball into the hoop, but I can touch rim. Lakari is one of those streamers who didn't get popular for being good looking or good at games, but because you can laugh at him for existing, he's the dullest, rustiest tool in the shed. God damn.
2026 variety, whatever. Favorite CH. All couples. And
How
then
did
the
you know that?
JBT
Because
one.
Raven said Nox is 5'4",
Make a
by the
mental
way.
note of that if you would.
Oh, there we go.
So he brings it back up, and those two.
Let's see. Who are our favorite champions? He does play top lane. He's a top lane guy. And jungle. Briar? Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a rough one. Yeah, I don't know.
2 tabs are missing. He got rid of the one that he showed with this link and the JBT tab. He's just closed them down.
Check DMs, Marcus. Who says white men can't jump? This is me. Yeah, the Briar pick is the Briar pick is a bit strange. That's the D-gens right there. D-gens play Briar. Let's see. I'm 6'3", haven't been able to dunk in over a decade. I'm 6'4" and was never able to do more than grab the rim. Well, okay, I've said this in the past. I in high school, I had an insane like fucking vertical. Like I can jump. Now like in today's time, I don't do a lot of like I don't play basketball or sports as much as I did in the past when I was a kid. But if I did, like if I practiced like every day, I could definitely get to the rim. And I could definitely one day dunk. But I'd have to really like practice, work on like lots of leg workouts. I'd have to really prepare. But like right now, can I go outside and touch rim? Maybe. I could probably touch like a little bit of the rim. I just have an insane vertical. He liked Lakari. He gets placed bronze in this video. Despite my long arms, because I have short legs, very sad. Aw, short leg Nate. Aw. I had short arms and a mid-ass vertical. Friends with Tectone. Not surprising if he is. I mean, he probably is. OTK. I also have short legs, long-ass torso. I have long legs. I have long legs and a small torso. So that's my benefit. I have very long legs, and that goes a long way. That goes a long way. I'm built like a chimp. Short legs, long arms, long torso. Really? I'm white and I don't got that. I got long legs. I'm a long boy. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy.
Dude. It's difficult for me to show stuff without putting my own platforms at risk because I can't show certain materials.
Marcus
or
looks
even
like
links
Mike
to certain
Wazowski.
materials without opening myself up to TOS issues and also possible legal liability, bro. So I need to be very careful. And we have got the clean hands protocol in effect, okay? So I am not touching, clicking, linking, whatever, nothing, okay? That being said, some pedos have taken it upon themselves, dude, have taken it upon themselves to go and look into this and see what was on that thing. Because my understanding is it's like a Google Drive, right? So you got the link, you click on it, you see what's in it, okay? But
Why
I
would
will
you do
list
that?
some of the files
Why
that are
would
in
you
this
do
file.
that?
So here's a few that stand out. Girls and animals. Is that enough? Do I need to say more?
Girls and
another
animals.
word
Okay.
that starts with P. P-O. Yeah, you get it, right? You've then got Elcon. I won't say the full word. Elcon Teens. Elcon 3D covers and links inside.
Okay, yeah, that's...
You then got more teen sites. And here's where it starts to get dicey, as some Redditors have explained, and we'll get into.
But how do I make money?
We've got things like pure nudism, teens. Real family nudism. VIP.
Real family nudism? What does that mean? What is that? A Google Drive is so fucking... See, that's what I mean. Why? Like, do these people not use their brains? Especially because they're streamers. Like, you have an online you're an online personality. How do you not think before you do this shit? How does this not cross your mind? Like, listen, I'd get it if some random ass dude who doesn't use the internet like this, like how we do, is doing this shit. Obviously they're evil, but it's like, okay, you're not like an internet personality, so, you know, it's not like you're gonna get fucking called out or something. This guy is an internet personality. He's on the internet. He is a streamer, and he's like putting this shit in the most obvious of places where you could easily slip up one day and all of a sudden it's all gone. You're fucked. Like, I don't even know, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. It means exactly what you think. So I read the Reddit thread. That's a workaround for... Oh, okay. That's a workaround for pedos. Okay. If nothing else, he is well organized. Google has AI that analyzes pictures. The family thing is to try to be ambiguous because American laws require really specific criteria to be charged. Ah, okay. That's really bad then. He knows like all the specific like wordings to get around like legal precautions. So he knows it's bad. He like knows. He knows it's bad. So he puts in the special words so he doesn't get in trouble, bro. That's crazy. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Fuck.
ABT folder, full rare collection, and then update! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. JBait teens homemade video. Dude. Then we've got JBait teen couple effing HC.
Homemade video? Is that like real life? I don't know. I don't know how to ask this question. I don't know what that means. I'm like, this is gross, dude. Fuck. This guy's like actually fucking disgusting. What does that mean? What does that mean, bro? Oh, I'm so like, dude. I thought Weest was gross. I thought Weest was gross. Homemade video is like if you and re-recorded it and uploaded. No shot. No shot. Please don't tell me that's okay. I've learned now what the J word is. I've learned now what the J word is. This is so fucking scary. Like, this is, dude, I have to be like careful with words because I don't want to get my channel fucked. And I like have to like, dude.
Bro. Oh my good God, bro. Oh my good, what on earth, bro?
Oh,
This
homemade is
work,
basically
man.
the word
I will
around for
say this,
amateur.
okay? If I was stood there in a courtroom and a judge was reading these titles to me, I would definitely feel a certain way. Let's put it like that, okay? Dude? All I'm saying is, I'd hope that wouldn't be televised. The thing for me that is really like fucked about this, that jumped out to me, is the J bait. And if it is just like normal teen porn stuff, like 18 plus, why aren't you just going to Pornhub to watch it? So I don't know which way to look at this that doesn't conclude, well, it's likely he had it saved on a notepad to look at it or access it later. Some of this stuff sounds like CSAM. Like, let's call a spade here, bro. If you're looking at J-bait, homemade, HC content, that sounds like CSAM. And the homemade
Yeah, it
part,
sounds
I think
really
that is
fucking
particularly
bad.
Disconcerting. And then there's this post here. I mean, you tell me what you think of this.
Okay, I'm gonna mirror what I said on the other post. Family nudism is the real smoking gun here. It's long served as a gray zone because of the way CSAM laws are hinged on any material needing to be explicit, and there's a certain legal precedent for certain depictions not being explicit. More often than not, these sites are run by and used by pedophiles under this false precedent and then taken down whenever the owners are caught with the no gray zone stuff. Karma's coming for every single one of the Slazo accusers. It's glorious. Sliggins, you missed it, man. We talked about it earlier. I know, man. I said it earlier. I was literally like, dude, why is it that Slazo was the one that was called out? Everybody threw him under the bus, and now every single person that threw him under the bus is somehow like an actual degen loser. His chat was absolutely flaming his ass. It was great. His mods even turned on him. Dude, this is scary. Like, bro. This is a guy that's like using like actual like workarounds for like very, like possibly very scary content. Like this guy knows what he's watching. That's like, you know what I mean? Like this guy knows what he's watching and he's doing the workaround. He's using the workaround words and everything. Like, man.
Okay, gonna mirror what I said on the other post. Family nudism is the real smoking gun here. It's long served.
We'll watch the game trailer.
Because
We
of
can
the way
watch the game
CSAM
trailer,
laws
but
are
we got to
hinged
get
on
through
any
this, man.
material needing to be explicit. And there's certain legal precedent for certain depictions not being explicit, like the Nevermind baby. More often than not, these sites are run by and used by P-words under the false precedents and then taken down whenever the owners are
We
caught
swore
with
like
no
P's, the
grey
P's
zone
for
stuff.
pedo.
So what this
Thanks,
person is
Licken.
proposing is that there are websites that operate that use.
Wait, what are you
this
talking about right now?
family
Hello,
nudism
Sweet
thing.
Pea. We're talking about a streamer by the name of Lakari. This Lakari person, just now, like it happened literally like an hour. This happened like just now. It was like, I think it happened like last night or something someone said. I think Master Mark said it happened like last night. But this guy apparently, he's known as like a degen. He's like clearly shows everybody that he's very much into like lolly stuff, very obviously. But I guess apparently a folder or something popped up on his screen and it had words or links to stuff or words on it that is very, you know, essentially he has a folder with very, you know, questionable, you know, questionable stuff on it. Didn't this Lakari guy date Emaru years ago? He dated this Kuko person, and then she made a statement just now. But we actually pointed Mr. Nate. Nate just pointed out not that long ago that she low-key lied in either one, her original breakup post, like video, or she's lying here. Because they're not the same. She's explaining that they dated, and then she asked for his porn folder. Oh, wait. Does she say that she she said she ended the relationship because they just had different things going on, but she, I don't know. Maybe this isn't as, maybe Nate's overthinking it.
As a sort of like plausible deniability.
Yeah, but I think many years ago, and I think Emery was still a small streamer. Maybe? Did he? How? How do guys like this date these girls? Like, am I insane? How? How? I don't get it. I don't get it,
to
bro.
post CSAM. And beyond that, if you just think about it for a second, right? Think about it like this. When you're looking up family nudism, what member of the family would you like to see naked in that equation? Because if you were looking for pictures of the mother or the father of the family, surely you just look up gay porn or naked woman. If you were looking up the grandmother, then there is also totally legal, legitimate websites where you can go and find pictures of old women. So let's be real. You're not looking to look at the mum, the dad, the auntie, the uncle, the grandmother, the grandfather. So which members of the family are you looking to view when you're searching for that or looking at files of that exactly? Nudist content skirts CSAM laws by arguing it's not explicit, which is illegal.
Bro, what? Marcus, if you tried to rizz up an e-girl with that voice, I get why you'd get rejected, but Lakari doesn't sound that bad. What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? Are you saying I have a terrible voice? This is ridiculous, bro. I have a wife. I have a normal wife who works a normal job. This is ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous. I'm being slandered. I have an amazing, awesome wife who loves me for me. I do not have a fucking I don't have like a retarded or stupid voice. All right. I'm saying you have a soy voice. I don't have a soy voice. What the fuck? What the fuck? Now, when people might wonder why she dated a guy with these tastes for 2 years, she was always suspicious. Lies. Oh, okay. That's what you're trying to say. You were saying she swept, called him a poser as a gooner, covered his brown taste on stream, said nothing in a breakup vid. True. Okay. That's what you're saying. You're saying that she was like most likely aware of like how weird and creepy this guy was. And then in her breakup video kind of just blew it off as just like a mutual, like, oh, we just weren't able to get along. We weren't able to not get along, but weren't able to find ways to make it work. Bro wanted to see what Grand Uncle Jimmy is up to in the backyard. If he didn't show his face in the past, it's possible. Marcus has a calming voice. Yeah, I do have a calming voice. You're right. There's zero Barton to your voice. Baritone. Fuck Barton. I'm dumb right now. I'm so dumb. There's no balls. No ball having voice. Oh my god, bro. Please be nice. Can we please be nice? Can we please be nice, bro? This is ridiculous. I am so upset. This is ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous.
Requirement for something to be CSAM. Using prior cases like the baby on the Nevermind cover as legal defense for free speech. That hopefully gives you the kind of initial summary and the initial
Your
kind
watermelon
of
hat is
framework
drippy.
of
Thanks.
the drama that's
Thank you.
occurred here. My belief, based on all the information, is that Lakari has got
At least someone's being
saved
nice.
in a notepad file that's chock full of various forms of CSAM, and he's saving it so he can go and dig around later and pick out the stuff that he likes. Now we get to the good part, what I think is the good part. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to take a little look at the VOD that just ended, I believe. I mean, his entire energy here is just so transparent, man. It's like trying to joke through it, trying to meme through it, and then these like moments of solemn reflection as he's clearly thinking about how fucked he is and how disastrous this is. Yeah, it's like there's a franticness to it, exactly. The pensive looking at chat. Oh, dude, it's all here, bro. Look at him, dude. He's bro, he's sat there looking at chat and he's thinking, has it worked? Is this going to die down? Will people not know about this? He could be looking at chat.
What did Gamma say? Marcus, play game, please? I guess I could. Realistically, while we listen to this, I could do, I could actually grind. Because we could just put this right here.
Maybe he's looking at LSF. I don't know.
Why not?
But to me,
Why not?
there's this energy of like, am I in the clear? It's like, am I in the clear? It's like, am I in the clear? And it's like, no, dude, no. Not only are you not in the clear now, he's not even thought about the breakfast wave. Okay, so this happened middle of the night in much of America. So obviously a lot of people are going to be asleep.
Dude is throwing it back on the bomb.
Thank you, Ryan, for the $5.
I love you, Marcus.
I love you, Marcus.
Dude is throwing it back
He's
on
throwing
the
it
bomb.
back on the bomb.
Quick video ideas.
Thank you for the 2, Master Mark. I love you, Marcus, and quick video ideas. Okay. Okay. Marcus, when he says be nice. Okay, hold on. Oh, fuck.
You freaking pricks just can't ever be quenched.
I miss Sammy.
And your fantasies can't ever be
I love you
quenched,
too, Ryan.
Sandy. You freaking pricks. When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
True. Wait, no, not true. Wait, no, not true. That's not what I sound like. I don't sound like that. I sound like a man. I sound like a man. That's what I sound like. You guys can't tell me otherwise. I sound like a man. I am a man. All right.
Streams, maybe at a party, something like that. I don't know. Not
Thank
paying
you, though.
attention
Thank
to
you for the
what's
2,
going on,
Master
whatever,
Mark,
right?
and thank you for
As
the
people
5,
start to wake up in
Ryan.
the morning,
And I love you
as
too,
New
Ryan,
York
okay?
hits 7, 8, 9. You know, as Texas hits 7, 8, 9. You know, as LA hits 7, 8, 9. People in these communities are going to start literally waking up. And they're obviously going to see this is happening. And they then are set for the day of what they're likely to be talking about or what's going to come up.
Start voice training lessons. Fuck
look at
you,
his-
man. Fuck you.
Who just shut the fuck up? Nothing happened. That was deleted, by the way.
Okay, so we've got our first kind of like post-incident cope excuse. That was deleted, by the way.
That was deleted, by the way.
What do you mean
okay.
it was deleted?
What does
You
it
had
mean?
a link.
Well, okay. Even what does he mean by deleted? Because in my opinion, like, even if it was deleted, what does that matter? You still had it, right? I feel like it doesn't really matter. Fuck, he's biting. Please tell me I can kill this thing as quick as possible. Okay, I can. Like, I don't know. That's the first thing that pops up into my mind is like, okay, it's deleted. What does that matter?
Amongst a number of other files on your notepad.
Why was that even? It was deleted. Browser cat? No, it was all deleted.
Dude, this is the quintessential streamer response, isn't it? Just been exposed for jerking it to Cecee. Bro, I've never game a league. So the thing is, the devil is in the detail with like the file names and stuff like that, but we don't want to get too off the track with this. On a fundamental level, what do we discern from the fact that he's got that in his notepad thing there? It's either that he's saving the link to look at it later, or he's already downloaded files that had that attached, or the text file explains what's in the overall file, or something like that, right? Like, in any case, no matter which way you slice it, there is some intent you can discern of looking at that material. We could discuss and talk about how it got on there and stuff. That's an interesting part of the conversation, and certainly it can get to that. But on a fundamental level, the fact that the text file
Okay, so if the first one that we saw was like how what was it again? It was the file and then it said the words and then a link. It's most likely that the rest of them are the same. So it's most likely that the rest of the notepad is like it says what it is at the because when you put it in the notes, it's the first thing. The first thing at the top is the note. Like if you write dumb fucking idiot as the first thing you write in the notepad, then the title of the notepad at the top is going to say dumb fucking idiot. But so my assumption is if it's like how it was in the previous part where it's like it says it and it's just a link, then it's probably the same for the rest of them where it says what it is and it's a link probably to like whatever site or to whatever it is that he's probably going to jerk off to later.
his computer in the way that it was with those files.
Let it ride.
There was some intent to look
Let
at
it
that material. Also, okay, we'll wait and see when he gets to it. Okay.
You and Brown, no testosterone in your voice, man. You're so mean.
What is he expecting here, dude?
Delete it. Mods, delete. Nothing happened.
Is this guy like delusional
Nothing
or what, bro?
happened.
It's like, does he not understand the enormity of what's occurred here? I think he does, and he's just trying to like say it to soothe himself. He's deleted more tabs. There was other tabs that he had that he's now deleted. So now he's trying to show that, dude, this is absolutely despicable manipulative tactics he's trying to engage in here, bro.
Oh yeah, he deleted all
You're
of
not going
them.
to pull a fast one on the internet, bro. So now he's pulled out presumably the single tab to act like this is what was shown, when he's already shown it a second time after deleting the incriminating
The Gamma
stuff,
files will
and
go
now
hard.
he's just showing this.
Dude,
Oh,
if
look, guys,
Gamma
this is
ever
my
gets
favorite
caught,
champ.
like I can't imagine it, man. The day like Gamma gets caught for like talking to a minor, man, that's gonna be a crazy day, man. The day that happens, oh my goodness, I don't even want to think about it, man. That's gonna be fucked up. That's gonna be fucked up, man. Gamma, I hope you never talk to a minor, man. Deleting evidence is base. I think the
wretched,
text
fucking
document had
disgusting.
website addresses and passwords. I think the text document had website addresses and passwords. I mean, most likely. He probably just writes it down in his notepad and then goes, yeah, that's what I was trying to say earlier, is like, it's probably going to have like links to sites or links to certain things that he likes. That's probably what it's going to have, is what I'd assume. I don't know how else he could, I don't really know how else he can like write it, man. Like, it's pretty damning. All these keywords and stuff, there's nothing you can do. It's like I said, he said, I already deleted it. Like, what does that, it's like I said earlier, like, what does that matter? It's the fact that it's on there in the first place. Like, it doesn't really matter if you deleted it or didn't. Like, it's there in the first place. Like, you're kind of cooked, big dog.
Attempt to try and get out of trouble, man. It is, dude. I find this stuff to be honestly.
It's because you're advertising it? Oh, okay,
Dude,
okay,
I don't
okay.
use this PC for that.
That is an obvious lie. Make
I don't
note of
use
the
this
lies
PC for
as they
that.
start to stack up. I don't use my PC.
That
for
wait,
that.
wait.
And compare that to
Wait, dude. I'm looking at this through a different lens. He's saying I don't use this PC for that. Wait, so you use it? You have a different PC for it then? He's just like not even outright denying it, bro. Fuck me. Oh, this is fucked up, bro. This is fucked up. I don't use this PC for that. Well, wait. So you have another PC for porn?
The things he says.
This fucking chat's distracting me.
Dude. Well, have you considered like not streaming, bro? Because like, I don't know, man, this seems like a bad idea if you're tilted and chat are distracting you and you're looking down the barrel of a gun of getting accused of jerking it to Cecee. Dude, this is what I was talking about, by the way. We already knew he was a pedophile.
He means he doesn't use his
guys
PC for
already know
porn?
He likes lollies. Why?
Yeah, but he said like, I don't use this PC for porn, which it kind of sounds like he's saying like, I understand that it's probably him saying I don't watch porn on my PC. I don't actually watch porn on here. Like, I know it's that's what it's probably what he means, but like it does kind of sound like he's saying like, I don't use it on this PC. Did he fucking heal it? Oh my god, bro.
Is it surprising?
Goon's on a different PC.
Why are you so surprised? He's looking at Cecee. You knew he liked lollies.
I gotta
Isn't
sand
that an
attack this
argument that
fucking
people
loser.
make? They stop at lollies. It's not a gateway drug. Bro, the lolly is a gateway drug to real Cecee are being vindicated today. That is for damn sure.
Dude, you guys are so fucking stupid.
Is he at least a good top
Bro, I
laner?
love it. This chat that's stupid. And it's like, you're the one that showed this, bro. What do you mean? You're the retard here. You showed this file and revealed to the world your proclivities. You're
It's literally on the drives. What
do you
else is
mean?
he supposed to
Chat,
watch
bro.
it on? Truth nuke. Oh my god. I didn't realize Dickers was at 2 HP, bro. Holy fuck. We gotta be very careful here.
I didn't save the link. I literally deleted it. I didn't even fucking open it. I literally deleted it.
Yeah, there's like one, apparently.
Oh, fuck, I didn't mean
there's
to sand
like
attack again.
1,700 files,
Damn it.
Apparently. There's like just an insane amount
No,
of
he's
files there.
bronze.
And the thing is,
Oh.
right, let's make the
See,
roster
I have an
page-
excuse. See, I have an excuse because I'm new to the game. So like I can't even access ranked. But I will admit this. My friends who I play with, they actually said I'm actually pretty good. They said I'm pretty good for somebody who's new to the game. They think I'm actually pretty good for someone who's new, which makes me smile. It makes me happy. It gives me a big smile on my face because I don't think I'm like terrible. But I think I could definitely get out of bronze. I think I can get out of bronze. That's what I think.
Didn't even fucking open
His mods left him.
I literally
Dude,
deleted it.
well, he's
Yeah,
cooked.
there's,
He's like a
apparently
he's a pedophile.
There's like 1,700 files apparently. There's like just an insane amount of files there. And the thing is, right, let's make the Vosh defense here, which I think maybe comes up later a bit, but in a different fashion, okay? I just downloaded a bunch of stuff. What are you looking up that would lead you to download CSAM by mistake? What on earth are you searching for and looking? From where as well to get stuff that includes CSAM? That's insane work, man. Let's say
he's
doing
he's
PR
cooked.
or some sort of legal thing, and someone called me up and said, "Listen, Chad, I feel like I'm cooked."
Oh,
I've
you
just
start
accidentally
at
leaked
silver or
folder
gold?
which
Oh,
contains
bro, what?
multiple-
Wait, what? You start at silver or gold? So if you're in bronze, that means you suck so much that you're losing and getting kicked out of the one that you're... Wait, dead ass? Man, that's crazy. I feel like I'd get put in... I think I'm definitely, like, silver. I think I'm definitely silver. I don't think I'm that good at the game. Unless maybe I am. Maybe I am good at the game, and maybe I do get better with time. But, I mean, there's things that I do in the game that I think I just need to be better at. Like, I don't place vision as much as I should. And when it comes to, like, landing my, like... When it comes to landing ults, man, I fucking suck. And engaging in fights are pretty rough for me. But, I mean... I can, like, okay, so the reason why I like playing support is because I can play with my ADC. And the thing is I like being able to 2v2. But when it comes down to, like, an actual team fight, that's when it's, like, too hectic. I just don't know what to do. Like, that's when it gets a little too much. I need to swap out so I'm ready. Okay, take the item. Dude, the Zigzagoon is actually a great pull. The Zigzagoon has been a great pull. Wait, what? Oh, teleport. Because that thing picks up so many items, and it's been good for me. And having Dickers has been a great pull, too. This has actually been a good pull. Dude, okay. We're in the forest. There's a certain amount of Pokemon in here that I want to get. There's a Shroomish, I think. There's Shroomish, I think. Let me make sure. What pull do we want out of the jungle here? What pull do we want out of the jungle? I think Shroomish might be the pull that we want. But let me just double check and see what we want out of here. Slackoth. Okay, Slackoth is the other one. And I'm gonna if you win all 10 matches, you'll probably get placed gold. Bronze, you basically only won 2 or 3 placement matches. I see. So like 5 is like silver. Like if you 50-50 on it, you're silver. Okay. I want either Slackoth or Shroomish. That's the 2 that I want. I do have a Wurmple, so I don't know if I should count a Silcoon or a Cascoon. Because we can't do, Dickers use vaginal bleeding. We don't do duplicates. We don't allow duplicates. So, I want a Shroomish or a Slackoth. Hopefully one of the 2. Talo, I don't really want Talo.
Streamer aware of it. What do I do? Well, seriously, and there's another clip of me saying it in a funny way earlier, right? But the reality is, stop stream, contact a lawyer. First 2 things you do. Because sometimes lawyers will not only do the legal stuff, they might even help you come up with like a PR response.
Please, please, please.
But that would be my advice.
Please, 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 please. Yes! Okay, we got a Shroomish. Now, I kind of wanted a Slackoth more, but the 2 that I wanted was Shroomish or Slackoth. This one works fine. It's okay. Because the fighting typing is going to be very good when I get Breloom. Because the fighting typing is going to be very helpful in the long run. So that's a good pull. That's a good pull. Please don't kill it. That's what I don't want. I just don't want to kill this thing. I just don't want to kill this thing. Here, we'll continue now.
The last thing I would say is, well, I tell you what, just keep streaming. Just keep streaming. Play some League. Don't sweat it. And sporadically throughout your stream, state conflicting excuses for why this has happened. Okay, that's probably the last thing that I would recommend. Unfortunately, Lakari either has got a very bad advisor, okay, or he decided to do the opposite of what
I
they
slacked
said.
off like 4
You'll
times
see,
today.
it gets pretty rough.
I don't know how I'm gonna explain this one. Explain?
Well, I'm happy for you.
I thought it was something that it wasn't, that I deleted it, but it wasn't deleted, I guess.
I thought it was something that it wasn't, and then I deleted it, but it wasn't deleted, I guess.
Okay, yeah, this is actual bullshit lies.
What did you think it was, bro?
What did you think it was, man?
I was on a hentai site that downloaded some shit, and I was like, wait, this isn't hentai, and I deleted it, but it wasn't fucking deleted.
Oh, no!
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man, that's a rough excuse. That's a oh boy. Oh boy. That's a
So we begin on the elaborations. Okay. Defense number 2.
He's the worst
3.
liar.
Dude, what is he on about, bro? What fucking hentai site are you using that you're trying to download hentai and you actually download gigabytes of CSAM? What are we doing here, dude? Oh my God, bro. It depends on what.
Okay. Okay, before we keep going, did we get all the names? So, Mark, you donated for... So we have Jimbo. You donated for... Oh, wait. Breloom is like a... Breloom evolves into like a kangaroo. This would be the perfect Remy. This would be the perfect Remy. I'm starting to think this should be the Remy, because this would be the perfect Remy. Yeah, well, I think, okay, since we don't have, I think we used all the names and nobody's donated for any names, so I think I'm going to name this one Remy, because it's the perfect one, because it's like a kangaroo thing. And he's like the only Australian I could think of other than Windy, but I ain't naming this thing Windy. I'm not naming it Windy. And it's a boy. Perfect. I would have taken, okay, I will admit, I think Breloom is better because Slackoth, the problem with Slacking is that Slacking has that ability where he sleeps, and or not sleeps, but he slacks off. I don't really like that much, but Breloom, again, a fighting type that's perfect for the rock gym. Oh, he doesn't evolve, I don't think yet, but still. It would be good for the fighting type, or not fighting type, sorry, the normal type gym, and then later down the line, I think it would be beneficial in the Elite Four, because I think there's steel type. I think there's ice and there's steel. I think Windy Pedo is Windy really? Name one Lakari. Name one Big Aaron. Name one Big Aaron. Yeah, dude, Big Aaron was Crustal. Remember, Big Aaron was Crustal. Remember that? He has Poison Heal. Restores HP if the Pokemon is poisoned. Ooh. I mean, it's not... I don't know if that's good. Is this a good... I don't know if this is good. He's a special defense drop for a special attack boost, which is not good. It's not that good, but it's okay. It's whatever. We'll work around it. We'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine.
We believe. I thought initially maybe he just
But
saved
Poison
it to
Heal's
look
not
at it
bad, I
later.
guess.
But what he's now trying to claim is he was on a hentai site.
New Big Aaron.
He downloaded like a big dump of
True,
files.
we got to get a new Big Aaron.
And part of the files presumably is this text log that gives you a list of gives you a
Actually,
sort
why
of
did I go
overview
this
of
way?
what's in there. So almost like the link puts you to a place where you can just view what's in it, I guess. So that's how people are finding out what's in there. I mean, the trouble is, again, it's difficult because I can't look at some of this myself. So you're saying you're on a hentai website, you download this stack of files, and
I
the
don't
only
think I'm
things
going to
that
use
are
Astro
hentai
John. I'm going to be
related
honest.
Are Elcon materials from the looks of it, at least in the ones that I could see. So how did you make this mistake, bro? How did you make this fucking mistake, man?
Can we just stop talking about this, man?
Can we stop talking about this, man?
Oh my god, dude. As if it's that.
Can we stop talking about this, man?
Bro, yeah. Let's just all stop talking about this. Oh no, dude. Yeah, man, classic. Oh, if only Pirate Software.
That's really
had thought of
fucking
that
good,
back
bro. I
like,
can't.
more or less a year ago. If only Pirate Software had thought of that classic strategy. Let's just stop talking about it, and that ends it.
Can I be a fire type? I'm going to be a dragon. If I do come across one, for sure.
Didn't even do anything. I literally didn't do anything, bro.
Oh no.
Oh man, this guy's
I'm
coping.
actually serious. I fucking didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Anger. What's the stage? Anger.
Don't lose to a Wurmple, bro.
Anger,
Come on, Remy.
denial,
Come
anger,
on, Remy.
denial.
Literally fucking framed, man.
Don't lose to a
Rapidly
Wurmple.
cycling. Anger, denial, anger, denial, anger, denial. Now, I will be fair because, you know, I do think maybe some people haven't seen
Oh
the
yeah,
extent of it and
Swablu.
don't understand the
If we
extent
come
of it.
across a Swablu, that could be a good captaincy because that's a dragon, I think. Right? Dragon flying down the line. That's one that we can actually encounter. I don't know about any other dragon types that are easy to encounter. Swablu's like the closest one. That's the only one I could think of.
At this point, okay? So it could be that they just don't know. They might just think it's just porn. They might just think it's just regular porn, okay? Whatever. But the idea that your first thought process is like, maybe you should get a separate PC. This happened with the Vosh drama too. People were not really that bothered, it seems, some people, about the fact it was this completely disgusting material that is illegal in some countries. And instead were like, oh, we'll just just obfuscate your desire to look at lolly horse stuff. Get a separate computer to look at that. Hang on a minute, right? Why are we giving people tips, bro? Why are we giving nonsense tips about how to obfuscate what they're doing? It's probably a good thing that this has been revealed. So
yeah, it's a good thing.
No? And your first thought process is like, well, quickly, put that onto somewhere where no one can see it. Kind of crazy when you think about it, right? Now, I will be fair, and it's going to come up shortly as well. I'm willing to,
I wish I had a man like Big Aaron. True Ryan Thomas.
Okay?
Damn.
Because you do need to understand
Big Aaron,
what's
you're
in the files
desirable.
and break it down a bit to understand how bad this is. And there is plausible deniability with some of the stuff that was shown that maybe if you don't know, like what JBT means. But if you know fully what Lakari is, what this means, and what the files are, that is pedo fucking defense shit, dude. To say, well, just put it on a separate computer without being an FBI detective.
Damn, these
okay?
experience rates are huge.
No, we can't
Good
say with
job, Remy.
certainty,
Damn.
But based on all the contextual information and some of the analysis, it's pretty much confirmed, dude. Okay. Do I think he's going to get prosecuted in a court of law?
No.
Not necessarily.
No,
Maybe
but
there's
he's
some
definitely.
fucking
I mean,
excuse
okay,
of
if he
defense
wasn't already considered a pedophile, like, here's the thing: he's clearly into lolly. Like, you see it from the old content 2 years ago that we saw, like, in other videos. It's very apparent that this guy's into, like, weird lolly shit. If he wasn't already a pedophile in your mind because he's into, like, some freak shit, then this is kind of confirmation that he's watching, like, actual, like, really some pretty fucking gross stuff. And he is a pedophile. Like, I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, it's just, this is enough to probably tell me he's definitely a pedophile. He clearly watches, like, lolicon stuff. For him to, if he were to ever make the excuse or say something like, I don't know what any of that meant, I didn't know what it was when I first looked it up, it's like, okay, you clearly know what it is. You watch, like, lolicon stuff. You're, like, searching up, like, lolly-tuber stuff, and you're getting recommended, like, lolly, like, softcore porn. You're clearly into, like, you're clearly into this. Very obviously. So, I mean, it's like, it's not a fucking surprise. Like I said, if people didn't think you already were one, they're definitely going to think you are one now. Or it's not that they're definitely going to think you are one. You are one. Like, it's like, this is just confirmation, I feel. Like, there's just no way out of it. There's literally zero way out of it.
Come up with, I don't know. But for the court of public opinion, man, people have been destroyed for less. Put the fries in the bag, nods.
Yeah, people have been destroyed for way less.
It's me, Chud, your defense attorney. In the midst of you getting exposed for downloading hentai packed to the rafters with CSAM, my sincere advice as your legal counsel is to not go on stream and watch a bunch of weird nonsense anime clips. I'm begging you, Lakari, please, dude, please. You promised me that you wouldn't do this, Lakari. Lakari, it's me, your defense attorney again. I just took another look at your stream. I just took another look at your stream and I can't help but notice that you're looking at Uma Musame bust size comparison.
He's looking at, he's looking at, I didn't even see that.
Lakari, right? And I gotta explain this shit.
He's reacting to Uma Musume bust size comparison. Bro, what the fuck? You know what fucking is crazy, chat? I'm a Broncos fan, right? I'm a Denver Broncos fan. Yeah, Broncos, woo! We're in the AFC Championship game. Even though Bo Nix is basically dead now, and even though he died. You know, and we lost him, and we're probably not going to win this game because of it. For some reason, the Uma Musume fans have infiltrated my team, and they have become fans of my team. So I'm essentially lumped in, like, now I'm essentially lumped in with the Horse Girl anime people. Because they're fans of the Broncos now. And I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about that. That's a bit strange. The Horse Girls like my football team. I'm also a Broncos fan. Huge. Huge. Ryan, you get better by the day, man. You're awesome. You're a pedo now, Marcus. Fuck. No. Come on, man. I can't be. I literally cannot be.
You just made my case fucking 3 hours longer, dude.
Oh my
What
god.
the
Don't.
fuck?
Are you dead serious? You're telling me my first encounter was a Shroomish, my second was a Slackoth. I still don't know if I should feel happy about... I mean, they both would have been Remy, right? There's sloths in Australia, I think, right? Am I, like, retarded? I'm pretty sure there's sloths in Australia. So either one would have been Remy. But, like... Oh, fuck, he yawned.
What is he doing, bro? This is
Marcus a
nuts.
default clopper now. No? Oh, okay. I might be wrong. Oh my god, he's crashing out.
No one likes this shit, retard. Obviously, someone fucking liked it, bro. Oh my god.
Dude, he is crashing out so hard. I want the levels here. I want the levels
I do
here.
want to see
I gotta
some
worry about Aiden.
explanations about the file aspect of, like, how did it get there? What's the most likely
No
explanation?
slots, too
As
hot.
far as I
Oh,
understand,
okay.
right, that he
Slots are in the
downloaded a
rainforest.
bunch
Yeah,
of
you're right.
files, and it
How
comes
did
with
it
a
let you
link
say
on a
the
text
N-word?
file that tells you what's in it. Okay. Or he's seen a link
How did it let
and
that?
he saved it to look
It
at
let it
later.
through.
Those are the two explanations, I think, that make the most sense, right?
Yo, Stale! Yo, where's Stale? Bro, yo, I need...
Whoa! Wait, whoa. What happened? What happened? Okay, hold on. We gotta take a break for a second. It's blurred. Thank fucking God it's blurred. Hi, Orpheus.
He saved it to look at later. Those are the two explanations, I think, that make the most sense, right?
Yo, Stale!
What is this? What happened here? Does anybody know what happened here? I'm scared.
Oh, where's Stale? Bro, yo, I need Stale. Delete this shit.
No way, bro. I honestly didn't watch that earlier.
Oh my fucking
I
god.
honestly didn't watch that earlier, dude.
What is that?
Crazy. I honestly didn't fucking watch that earlier. I did not know he was going to say that, bro. He is self-soothing, I'm telling you. Good call, man.
Why is it blurred? What is he looking at that's blurred? Is there like stuff? Oh, is it? Oh, man, is it like links to stuff?
Or he's seen a link and he saved it to look at later.
I think he's looking
Those
at
are
LSF. Oh, okay. Maybe it's
the two explanations, I think, that make the most sense, right?
Yo, Stale! Yo, where's Stale? Bro, yo, I need Stale. Delete this shit.
No way, bro. I honestly didn't watch that earlier.
Hey, buddy, where's the
I honestly
Pokemon?
didn't watch that earlier.
Hold
dude.
on. I
That
got
is
caught
crazy.
up in
honestly
this. I got
didn't
caught up
fucking
in
watch
this.
that earlier. I did not know he was going to say that, bro.
I got caught up.
He is self-soothing, I'm telling you. Good call, man. More gacha shit. Gacha games, hentai, anime gacha games.
More
famously
gacha.
Associated with pedophilia. Just stick some more fucking videos of those on. Fucking, you laugh.
That's definitely helping his case, actually. You don't.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Don't worry, bro. You're not gonna need the simulator soon, bro. Don't waste
Where's my
your
Ralts
time.
named Jimbo? Were you not here last night for it? Female Ralts? Here it is. Were you not here last night for it, Chris? Here's your female Ralts named Jimbo. In the top left corner. It doesn't have a very good nature, but you know, it is what it is. You know, we gotta work with what we gotta work with because it's first encounter only. Is a mod in like every commentary channel now. Orpheus is chill. Orpheus is actually really good. I fuck with Orpheus a lot. Orpheus is fun. Orpheus gives content. Orpheus is awesome. I love Orpheus. And started picking my nose and rubbing the blood and boogers on the wall. Dude, Chris, we got a Christopher in. We had a Christopher come in earlier, dude. You should have met him. His name was Christopher. It was pretty awesome. I liked him. He was really nice. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. No, yeah, Orpheus is chill. I like Orpheus. He's very good. Very kind. Very awesome. I'm just going to run in with a sleeping Shroomish. It's fine. We'll switch to Aiden.
What on with him?
Yeah, I'm streaming. This her?
Say it, balls, you won't. No, I'm trying to. I was gonna say because I'm fucking talking Geo.
Who are these dudes?
Geo?
Who are these guys?
I don't know. I don't just like.
Bro, dude, these are like the guys.
Oh my god, man.
This is fun.
Looking at the league thing, Mark, we should really play together. I mean, you're gonna judge me because I'm not good. I don't think I'm as good as you're probably gonna be 10 times better, but we should definitely play together. I think it'd be fun.
Fucking Prince Andrew. I mean, based on the available evidence, it does seem to be...
You catch a slack off team at Lucari.
Yeah.
We almost got a slack off, but we got a Shroomish instead. It was either Shroomish or slack off. Those were the two that I wanted, but we got Shroomish first. That's what the chat wants. They want me to name something Lucari. I don't judge new players.
Fucking phone you forever. I can't.
You better
There's
not.
nothing I can say. Like there's no like. You say there's nothing I can say. Literally, you aren't gonna believe anything I say. There's no point in saying anything.
Well,
I mean, there's
because the situation
yeah.
you're in is quite extreme.
Yeah, that's because it's pretty bad.
File that makes it look, at the very least.
Can we play
like
Apex,
you've been looking
Marcus?
at stuff involving
Dude, you're gonna
CSAT,
judge me,
I
Chris.
mean,
You are gonna judge me.
Oh,
he only has a Pucciana? I thought he had more.
But then there's nothing I can say.
I thought he had something else.
Is that a product of people being unreasonable, or because you have put yourself in?
We're gonna
this
have to switch out
position
here.
By
It's a level
leaking that
9 too.
fact about yourself.
Okay.
Or leaking the perception about yourself. Like, I don't know, dude. I think it's totally reasonable that people are like, "What the?"
Not
fuck
taking
is
too many
going
risks
on?
here. Let's
Apologize
play this
for
smart.
what? I didn't fucking do anything.
Continued in part 2. Does he have a part 2 out already? Let's check out Chud's channel. Let's see. That was an hour ago, so I don't think he does. Yeah, it came out 2 hours ago. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna have to growl this thing. Get its attack down. Did you see the Chud and Augie debate? No. What was it about? Can we play on stream? Dude, I'm scared. Oh, he rose his fucking... How do I want to do this? Because I don't want to lose anybody here, but we're both level 9 here, and if I have to sack somebody, I'll sack Astro John. I don't think I can... I'm not going to lose to a Pucciana, but he's just going to howl back and forth. This VOD is probably on Nor Logic. Oh, okay. Next stream, Miu Apex. I don't like playing Apex with people watching, man. I get fucking nervous. I get nervous. Damn it, Sand Attack. It's fine. Let's just lower the attack. I don't want him to have any sort of attack. Okay, he's just going to Sand Attack Aiden. Yeah, okay, fine, Chris. We can play Apex. We can play Apex. I'm just gonna counter him with a Dickers. Counter his Dicker with my Dicker is the move. Well, I think that's it, man. I'm not gonna be on for much longer tonight, so let me sand attack him. Of course, I missed my sand attack. We gotta get this guy. I don't want to risk anything. He's gonna get dicked. Be careful. I'm gonna dick him. Don't worry. I'm gonna dick him, dude. Why is the sound fucked up? Do you guys hear the sound? Why does it sound like that? Why does it sound like that? The audio got fucked. I don't know what happened to the audio of the game. It sounds like it's outside being... What the fuck? I can't play that now. I'm not going to be live for much longer because my wife's coming home from work. So, yeah, you guys are going to have to bear with that. New rule, every time Dickers wins, you must say you get dicked. Just get dicked. I just farted so loud. This was a good stream, though. We really had to talk about a lot of pedophiles. This is the pedophile stream. This is a very pedophile-coded stream. Very pedophile-coded. Our wife. Let's raid Mrau. Oh, is Mrau live? Yeah. I'll raid Mrau in a second. Let's try to get out of the forest first. Let's get out of the forest, and then... let's get out of the forest and then we can, I didn't progress very far in this today in the game, but we'll probably play it a lot more next stream because oh, but Flavorless is live. I don't want to like leave Flavorless hanging. Oh, but Mrow's streaming about new Turkey Tom document. Mrow gets enough viewers. Mrow gets enough viewers. We'll raid Flavorless because Flavorless deserves some love. And we love Flavorless around here. We love Flavorless. This is not a pedophile's coded stream, right, Marcus? Well, I mean, like, we talked about a lot of pedophiles. Like, we talked about pedophiles. Oh my god, Dickers. Don't lose to this thing! I do have one revive. From, RT something. I forgot his name. Dude, I am so cooked. Bye, Marcus. Stay healthy. Oh, I will. Remy. Don't you worry. Stop avoiding! I don't know how to deal with this because this thing has the dumbest fucking... Okay, Nick Andros, you're going to have to get out there. Okay, Nick Andros has... If we can get it okay, he can't. He's got boosted attack. Okay, Nick Andros can eat just one attack. He didn't sand attack just yet. I have a better speed than him most likely, so I can sand attack. Use Jimbo. I'm not gonna get Jimbo killed, man. Fuck! It's a crit. Of course it's a crit! It's always a crit. It's always a crit. That's what it always is. Of course it is. God damn it, dude. I don't want to sack Jimbo just yet. We do have one revive, so Nick Andros is safe for now. But we got one sand attack off. And then we got two off. He's been double sand attacked. And he's just gonna howl. I can't use a Chris. Poochiana is a dark type. I can't hit him with Jimbo. The Jimbo can't do anything. Okay, we gotta sand attack him as much as physically possible. We have to make sure his accuracy is as low as physically possible. Why is Marcus muted? Am I muted? I'm not muted. God damn it. You guys always do this shit to me. Use a ghost type. Ghost type is also weak to dark. Oh, Poochian is not a normal type. He's a dark type. Okay. Just don't let him hit you. Okay, we're fine. We lost Nick Andros. We got to revive. Nick Andros is fine. We'll just bring Nick Andros back. It's not a big deal. Okay. We're okay. Avatar moving, no audio. I thought he was... Okay. I'm being deadass. I'm going to check, okay? I'm going to check because you guys are being mean. You guys are being, like, super mean. You guys are being, like, super rude. I'm being deadass. I'm going to check, okay? Oh, my God! Of course you guys lied. You guys always lie to me. You guys always fucking lie to me. You guys always do this shit to me every single time. Okay, thank you for the XP share. I need it so bad. I told you the truth. I'm not being mean. Thank you, Captain C. My YouTube was muted, but it was my headphones. I'm sorry. Oh. That's actually kind of funny. My bad. My bad. Okay, we need Aiden to lead the charge for the next gym. That's why we gotta make sure Aiden, is it already on? Okay, it's already on. We need Aiden to lead the charge. If not, Shroomish, but for now, Aiden. Let me get that item. Mrowdoc just checked the, it's gonna be something retarded, dude. What is this? Foxy and Pirate Cove. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. That made me laugh. That did make me laugh. Thank you. This is probably, I think this is the last battle, and then we're out of the area. Wait, Mrow and Foxy? What? Truth Nuke. Or Truth Acorn. Truth Acorn. I forgot it's called Truth Acorn. Dang, Aiden! Uh-oh, Leech Life. I forgot. Okay, in the old generations, Leech Life is not as powerful. Thank God. Thank God. Leech Life is weak in the old days. Okay, that was easy. Aiden, thank you for the win, Aiden. You're so kind to me, Aiden. Mrow's real name has been like 10 fucking different things, dude. Everybody's like, oh, this is actually Mrow's name, and it's not Mrow's name. And then Mrow says it's this name, and then it's not that. And then next time he'll say it's another name, and it's not that. Nobody knows what his fucking name is. He says like fucking 10 different things, and other people say like 10 different things. Nobody knows what his fucking name is. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna send you guys over to Flavorless. I gotta get ready for my wife. I gotta prep and get ready for her. She's coming soon. She's gonna rail me if I don't get off stream and go spend time with her. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.